thrilled and excited. 2019 is here. And we are truly, truly humble and honored to, be hosting this mega webinar where you are going to experience everything that happened in 2018, which even us, we were impressed by going through the slides that we prepared, because wow, what an amazing year. What an incredible first anniversary we are about to experience. For those who are new, who are just completely new to Opulence Global, this is an incredible year where, a lot of things happened in 2018, and we are excited also to share with you what 2019 is all about to look like. And we are super excited. And I have the privilege to share this webinar with our founder and CEO, Ramin Mesgarlou, and our SVP and Chief Designer, Sana Schumann. So a round of applause for them, because not only we feel we're starting with energy, with excitement, with enthusiasm this year, but also with all the things we have prepared for you. Because when you are in the field, you are ready for the excitement. You want more. You're always looking for the next amazing promotion. And, the best part of this is that we have incredible products. That's number one. Incredible products that you can lead your business with. And number two, an amazing business opportunity that when you see it, and you're like, okay, this is something I can do and I can run with it, the sky is the limit. And it's all about you deciding what you want to do. I had the privilege to talking to the leaders even last minute on the 31st. They were super excited, launching people, and we have one more. And the excitement was just so, I can feel it through the phone. And I'm telling you, this is just about to begin, because even though it's our first anniversary as Opulence Global, it's a 13-year-old company with an amazing heritage in fashion. Now we have introduced the beauty and the health, and I'm so excited to share with all of you today what it was all about. So if you are new in the company and this is the first time you're attending our mega New Year webinar, you're going to be super blown away with all the things that we accomplished in this year and what we have prepared for you in 2019. So with no further introduction and no further, talking and excitement, let's jump into what we have prepared for you. So are we ready, Ramin? If you want to tell me, I can just continue with this.
I am. Well, I'm just texting all the new people that I want to make sure they don't miss this webinar. So because it is the most important webinar of the year. While you're listening, you just send another couple of text messages to people as well to get on. Send the link, Opulence GL. Actually, what is the Zoom number? Can you tell us that, Danny, one more time?
Absolutely. So just go to zoom.us and the ID number is 738-451-667. And this call is being recorded as well. So it's going to be available for those who are in different time zones. That is very hard, but I know we have people from Singapore, from New Zealand, from St. Lucia, from the United States, from Canada, from Rwanda, from Kenya. And, I know when is this amount of excitement and momentum, the time zone doesn't matter, but we are recording the call.
We're ready to go.
Awesome. So, first things first, Ramin, go ahead.
If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I don't believe life sustains. A lot of my training, folks, is based on the laws of nature. And nature never deviates from its laws. And I believe life does not sustain. You're either getting better or getting worse. Now, if you are sustaining, it's because you're trying to get better. It isn't but sustaining. But if you try to sustain, guaranteed to go down. That's who we are. That's where we evolve all the time. That's where we're in the business after 13 years. That's where we are almost 200 countries and the territories around the world, because we keep on evolving, getting better in every time. And that's what you need to do as a person, business person, as an Opulence Global partner in order to be able to build your empire.
Excellent, Ramin. So tonight, I just want to go very quickly through the overview of what are we going to share with you tonight. First, we're going to have a 2018 overview on our business development side. What happened in 2018? It was the launch of Opulence Global. We're going to take you through the new compensation plan, the leadership and rewards program. So if you're new and you're looking at this for the first time, you're going to be super excited and blown away about this opportunity. The package updates, obviously the special events that we had, the promotions, the updates, the releases. And on the product development, we will have and show you what's coming for 2019, as well as the IT development and what they've been working on for this amazing business. So, are you ready, Ramin?
The perfect launch, 2018, let's rock. Our very first year in Opulence Global, where we first launched in February. It was a complete rebrand of the original company, Global Wealth Trade, 12 years of success track record. So, Danny, tell us about the symbol. What does this diamond and infinity sign stand for?
Absolutely, Ramin. Well, this was our baby. And I remember those days when we were creating all the branding, all the image. And let me share with you that the Opulence has a story behind it. The diamond is the symbol of transformation. It's really sharing with you what persisting is all about. It's cut to perfection. It has a unique brightness and a unique shape, and it set up the standards of our organization. So the diamond was the key component of Opulence. Then we had the infinity symbol, and for us, it was, after 13 years of heritage, we wanted it to make a statement that there is no beginning and no end. And there was no other way than using the infinity symbol. And it also, it was a representation of our unique compensation plan. Because, for people who are in the MLM industry, Ramin, like you that have been on this, for 28, 30 years, you know that there is no compensation plan like ours that pays you all the way to infinity. And this was something we wanted it to have in our logo. So opulence, as in the word, it means the dream lifestyle. It means the dream state of mind. It was the opulence life, the opulence fashion, the opulence beauty, the opulence, it was everything compound together. So we created this amazing brand that has been now 1 year on its own as Opulence Global.
It's the highest level of anything that has to do with luxury, glamour, opulence, hence the company name, because we are a lifestyle company.
Love it.
That day, this was a very emotional day for me because after 12 years, that Global Wealth Trade sign was up there and it went down and the Opulence sign went up. I remember I was choked up. We did a live that day. It was a very, very emotional day. Although we were expanding, we're getting better. Our company became so much more that day, but it was an emotional day. And here we are. It's hard to believe that's already 1 year, almost a year has gone by since that day that Opulence sign proudly went up.
I remember also, Ramin, that day we had a Super Saturday training. We wanted it, our local team and people came from abroad to learn it, try to grasp everything that was happening about Opulence Global, learn the new compensation plan, the new policies, the procedures. It was an amazing event. We hosted it at headquarters. And then I remember after lunch, we had this moment where we were putting up the actual Opulence sign. It was very, very emotional. And yes, you did a Facebook Live about it.
Danny, we're going to zoom through this slide, sweetheart. Let's rock.
Yes, Sana?
That's okay. Go ahead.
Perfect.
Okay, our vision. Upper living is no longer exclusive only to the most privileged. We provide an opportunity for everyone to achieve generational wealth. So we all know about the rich people, right? The 1%, the ones who have the lifestyle, the one with the nice cars and nice homes and nice spouses. We wanted to make sure that that's no longer exclusive, at least when it comes to glamour and lifestyle. So in our company, we are a luxury designer. From day one, you can go ahead and in an initial package, afford the luxury item that you want because we are a luxury company. So if you have the will, we have the way. We have a 12-year success track record. Our mission is to create world-class products led by unique opportunity to unleash to our partners full potential. So we give you products that are so unique that's not available in any stores. Only you in your online shop will have access, and that would bring you to your full potential in order for you to live your opulent life. This is something for most people outside the 1% is a dream. Here it's available from the minute you join with us. It starts with a compensation plan. Why? Well, the compensation plan is what buys the lifestyle. So when people say, you know, money isn't everything, and money doesn't bring happiness, but they never went to a shop, bought anything, because anything pleasurable costs money. So a compensation plan is something that we need to talk about because it is unique. Because the only compensation plan that pays 8.5% to infinity. Infinity means both legs, all sales on everything to infinity. No other compensation does that. It's flexible. It's 1/3, 2/3, 50-50. If you don't understand this right now, don't worry about it. We have training. But all this means is that it's easy to pay out. And it comes down to this. You have two teams, and you develop those two teams. And when they buy and sell products, for every $5,400 in CV, which is commissionable volume, you basically get paid $400 plus $60 in different bonuses, which becomes 8.5%. So some people in our company do the 5,400. We call this a power cycle. Some people in our company do this 5,400 once a month. Some people do it once a week. Some people do it once a day. Some people do it every hour. That's right, every hour, even when they're sleeping. So the compensation plan has to be on the forefront of the conversation. And our compensation plan is designed to pay you roughly, if you maximize it, roughly about $4 million per year.
Awesome.
There are many ways of making money. There's basically 10 different ways of making money. We got all these really perks. Now, we talk about the main one, which is the commissionable volume. But we have all these quick, nice, exciting perks that keeps your team excited and gives you what you really need right now, which is now cash. In all countries, now cash is what they need to pay their car payment, the cell phone, to subsidize the home spending. Some of those things are MGRS. From the day you launch, within 30 days, you can write yourself an extra check while you build your team over and above the compensation plan. If you're very quick to get off the ground, you want to get to work right away. You achieve some of these levels within the first 2 weeks or a month. You got fast start bonuses. Again, all this stuff is above and beyond the compensation plan. We got the most exciting 6-tier car program. And if you want from an entry-level Mercedes at $500 a month, all the way down to McLaren and Bentley and Rolls-Royce at $4,000 a month, we have a 6-tier car program. We'll pay for your car. We got organizational revenue sharing. That again, that you get paid on people in your team who are not at your level. We have this incredible dream items like a ferry president, timepiece, or ferry marshalling. These are the epitome of super luxury. $100,000 ferry president. He was voted the best luxury timepiece right next to Rolex Crown and Patek Philippe. Those items are our exclusive items, and you at certain levels, you can get those things for free. Now, cruises, you've seen those videos. We go every year, over 100 qualifiers. Every year, it's called the LD2 cruise. We pay for that. It's yours. And now we do conventions on those conferences, so you learn and you bond and you vacation. We have exotic vacations. We have first-class travel. Imagine being able to go, being on an Emirates where there's a big bar, standing, having munchies and drinks and talking to your team, as opposed to in economy class, which, imagine a private jet charter, stuff we only see on movies, right? These are all over and above our compensation plan. So you see on the bottom, different colors. It starts from Lifestyle, LA is where you start, and Lifestyle Director 1 is the first level of leadership, where these bonuses start. So LD1 should be on your map from the day you launch to get there within 30 to 60 days. And then LD2 is where the cruise happens, and everything else starts from that point on. Next, please. We have this really cute one-pager that Ivy put together. It is your Opulence Highway. So if somebody's new, or doesn't matter if you're not new, say, how do I get to my car? How do I get to my cruise? How do I get that ferry president timepiece? This page is in your prosperity book. Just go, put your name on it, put dates on it. On this date, I'm going to be in LD1. At this date, I'm going to be in LD2. Put your name, sign it, and put date on it, and that becomes your guiding light for the rest of Opulence career. MGRS. Again, this is probably the most popular, exciting bonus we have because you don't have to wait. In other companies, you got to be in the top level to get global revenue sharing. Here, as long as you're in LA, you can get in as an LA, and now you can become a partner in this monthly pool. We have already, this new company, over 100 qualifiers and counting from 15 countries. So it doesn't matter if you happen to be in Africa, in Asia, it's Australia, Canada, US, Europe, makes no difference. We have qualifiers everywhere. The comp plan works everywhere. And obviously, if you got over 100 qualifiers already, it's not difficult to achieve. We got people who have done that within a couple of days. And if you look on the bottom, the top 5 qualifiers, well, Amarjeet still, and then Renee, 12 times, but this only came out a year ago. So in other words, they never missed a month. Rest of us got 11 times, 10 times. I mean, Verlin, good for you. This young lady from an island of 12,000 people in the Caribbean, 10 times qualified. Said from Toronto, 8 times. So again, the different demographics, different countries, it doesn't matter. This is an exciting bonus that you can write yourself an extra check on every single month. All right, so again, we don't have to spend a lot of time here, but basically we have LD2s. These are different levels, and they get more shares of this. As you go higher, you get bigger shares. And look at the LD2s we have from different Israel, going from Kenya, Nigeria, St. Lucia, Canada. So it doesn't matter if you're in an island or you happen to be in Canada. Doesn't matter where you are. People can qualify for this amazing bonus.
I wanted to add, Ramin, that based on the level that you have in like the status in the company is the amount of shares you receive every month. So in this case, these are all LD1s and above that get 3 shares. Then we have all the LD1s that get 2 shares. These are all qualifiers for the year, okay? Also, the leadership startup is based on the time of qualifications, and we have here all the LAs that receive 1 share. Back to you, Ramin.
So if you saw as an LA tonight, somebody showed you the presentation tonight, you got it as an LA, next 30 days, you can write yourself an extra check. Next. The car program. I mentioned earlier, we got the most exciting car program in our history. In any company, anywhere, where you can get yourself that entry, the premium car, then you get an executive car, upgrade to luxury car, luxury plus. Who doesn't want that convertible Porsche, right? How about the exotic car? And how about that Lamborghini or McLaren or Bentley or Rolls Royce? We have it for you. And best part is, as you build your business, which you would, all these things are extra that you get automatically over and above the compensation plan. Here's just some examples, some of those folks here. And you saw our qualifiers come from all different countries. Even in the islands are qualifying for these car payments. So here's just a couple of examples we put here for you. Saeed, and we have from Toronto, Amarjeet, who pretty much she's everywhere. She's in Western Canada, she's in Singapore. So again, doesn't matter where you are, you can qualify for these bonuses. All right, this is really, really cool. It's something we introduced very recently. Is if you're in LA, you're in good shape because you're getting maximum discount. But if somebody in your team starts as an LP and they're not in LA yet, or as a retailer, and they get their discount level is less, well, other companies will keep that money for themselves. We don't. So if you got somebody who's a retailer, they have 20% discount and you're at a 30% discount, well, guess what? That extra 10%, the company doesn't keep it. You get it. We give it to you as a sponsor. Either you have somebody who's an LP and they're not quite at your level yet, there's an extra 5% discount there. We don't keep that. We give it to you as a sponsor. So you got all these people who come into your business until they get to an LA package. They're not at maximum discount, and you get that override, that difference between you and their discount. That's an extra bonus again that we keep talking about all these extra bonuses. It's extra bonus again that you get over and above your team commissions. The new retailer package is changed. Now it's grown up a little bit. Before it didn't include any products. We know the importance of people trying the fountain of life. It's an absolute life changer. So now, even a retailer has 2 bottles, and it comes with 42 CV, which you never had before. There's a wholesale profit, which you never had before. So now, in some countries, you can go just sell it. It's only now $199. You can go now and not only get CV, not only get some of the products, now you also get a wholesale profit on even the smallest package in our company. This is something that's new that we didn't have before.
I love to show Ramin all these new releases that we had. And now I would like to introduce you to all these special events that we host in 2018. This was just the business development aspect. And right now I'm going to share with you the special events that we had.
Sanaz, why don't you take us through this?
Sure, Ramin, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine.
Perfect. So this was, of course, our lifestyle director cruise to, and of course, conference. This is something that you hear us very often talk about, that, you know, see you at the cruise, see you at the cruise, because it's an amazing milestone for everyone to be able to achieve. It's an amazing 5 days, 4 nights Bahamas cruise. We had over 80 qualifiers and participants that attended this amazing event. And of course, when you are a cruise qualifier, you get a chance to attend for free, where we basically pay for you. So the question is, are you going to be coming to the next cruise? Because it's a lot of fun. Danny, next slide, please. And of course, at our annual conference that we had this year, Product and Innovation, we added an amazing, amazing, amazing training called the Forensic Networker Academy. This was our level 1, which was absolutely instrumental in our business. Of course, this, Danny, was our student qualification, our candidates list, our candidate info sheets, promise lists, our method of operation box, prospecting and booking appointments, the perfect appointment, and preparation launch. So what's really amazing is that you come into our business, you have absolutely no experience, no problem. We're going to teach you step by step what you need to do, the tools that you need to absolutely launch your business into momentum and to ultimately have success in Opulence Global. It didn't stop there, but we, of course, at our Product and Innovation Conference this past year, had some amazing, amazing releases. We had our Posh sunglasses that were released. And, of course, the upcoming releases, which I'm about to share with you some of the dates. We had our microsilver protection deodorant and toothpaste, our hosiery, our shoes, our Posh captive, personal care for men, and the list goes on and on. So get ready for what is coming in 2019. And of course, we finished up our conference with an amazing dinner for our qualifiers at the Toronto CN Tower 360 restaurant, limo ride from Richmond Hill to downtown Toronto, the absolute, top ultra luxury revolving restaurant in Toronto with an amazing, amazing 360 city view. We had 4 stretch limos that came and picked us up from Sheraton Hotel, drove us down. We partied hard. We had over 61 qualifiers that got a chance to join us for dinner. And of course, we want to congratulate everyone who qualified.
We talked about lifestyle earlier on slide number 1. Is this lifestyle what? This is an LD1 dinner. I mean, imagine, stretch limousines of 20 going to the CN Tower, dining at 1,300 feet. All these were our Opulence Global celebrities. And that night, we treated them like one. And this is what's all. You can become an LD1 within the first month. So you don't have to become, it doesn't take very long, but that's what we're talking about in Opulence Global. You can achieve the opulence lifestyle from the day that you join.
Yeah, and one of the big things was many people, it was their first time, being in a limousine, having that opulent lifestyle experience. Many people that even live in Toronto, it was their first time having dinner with this ultra luxury CN Tower view, to be in the revolving restaurant, to be able to be qualified to have dinner with us. So those are some of the opulent lifestyles that we live. And can you guys imagine, this is just the LD1. This is just like the base level of where you get started. So it's exciting. Moving forward. Of course, Danny, this was amazing because, of course, as myself, yourself, and our founder and CEO got a chance to travel to Singapore, St. Lucia, Kenya, Rwanda. We got a chance to meet so many phenomenal people, train so many partners, and be able to inspire so many guests. So our question to you is, are you ready? Are you the next destination? Do you want to put your country on the map? Do you want to put your city on the map for 2019?
I want to take 1 minute here, Sanaz, because one thing I notice with the world tour is sometimes, we feel like, oh, do I want to host a world tour? And I am not really confident about it. Like, will I have enough people? And you know what? It just took a decision. It just took a decision from these leaders to say, you know what? I want Opulence Global to come for the world tour. I want to do it. This is the date. Set up your mindset to do so. And I want to encourage all of our partners, it doesn't matter where they are in the world, to do so. Set up an event and the momentum will happen in your country.
Well, Danny, let's take them through of what some of our experiences were in different countries.
So I believe, yeah, you want to do it now?
Yeah, I think it's coming up, right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll continue. So this was our Singapore location. Of course, we were there in November. And I got to tell you, I think Renee has done such a phenomenal job into establishing that market. But the big kudos goes to really Amarjeet. She took time, moved from Canada literally into the Singapore market. And she said, I'm going to build Singapore. And you know what? She's done it. We had an amazing conference, Danny. We trained everyone, inspired so many, and got this market rocking. And I look forward to what they're going to do in 2019.
I truly believe, Sanaz, that after you host an event, the momentum in your area, in your country, wherever you are, it's just literally about to explode. And we have seen immense growth and huge potential on every single member that, when you see this opportunity for the first time, maybe you doubt, maybe you're not sure, and then you're just there as a spectator. And then all of a sudden, boom, you start finding people that love what you're doing and they just want to join you. So it's absolutely amazing. And what happened in Singapore is just incredible.
Moving on, of course, the next market was St. Lucia. We actually had two conferences there. Once was in April 2018, where myself and David got a chance to go. And really, we established a tremendous, of course, market with the leadership of course, Bernicia. Reza, of course, was there. And, of course, Arthur Anthony, Dr. Anthea, David O. It was an amazing, amazing event. But we did a second one, Danny. We can go to the next slide again, because there was so much feedback in December with our founder and CEO and David O. And, of course, when our founder goes to a market, he absolutely just rocks it and blows it out of the market. So St. Lucia, kudos to you guys. 2 times conference. And of course, Ramin said there was not even a standing room. I didn't even know what that means, because I've heard there was no seats, but I had to understand, what does it mean when it says no standing room, which means there was not even room to stand in the room or in the venue.
Wow, I love it.
And last but not least, a trip that Danny and I recently got back from Kenya in December with the leadership, of course, of Reza Miscarlu, of course, Nancy, Lucy. I always have to call them double Nancy, double Lucy. And, of course, the leadership of those amazing, amazing women in that market. And last but not least, our closing market of the year, Rwanda. Thanks to the leadership of Mommy. Of course, she did an amazing, 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 amazing job with the Rwanda team. And of course, Linda and Eric and the rest of the team that did an amazing job for Rwanda. I look forward to seeing what this market is going to do. I think Rwanda has been a sleeping giant, Danny. Yes. And they're about to show the world what they're made of.
Absolutely.
Danny, take us away, because I know this is something that we've been working on and we've been leading.
Awesome. So part of the system that not only an incredible compensation plan that we have in Opulence Global, we have had training and support in place for members around the globe. So through corporate, we do 5 main calls during the week that are here and set up in place to help you train in different aspects of your business. So every Monday, we have what we call the Monday Product Crossfire call. That is a call all related to products. It's Q&A and it's training with the product experts. It happens every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Then every Tuesday we have the Prosperity Crossfire as well. It's a business-related Q&A with the corporate team and field leaders. This is where people ask questions about their business, how to make money, how the binary works, compliance, policies, procedures, everything is, together in this particular call. It happens every Tuesday as well at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Then we have Saturday live training, which is a topic-focused training with Q&A as well, where myself as a sales development manager in the company do every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, every Saturday, and where I guide you and train you on how to run your business, how to increase the revenue of your business, how to increase your sales, and basically how to run a successful business. Every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, we have the Sunday opportunity call where we have a product overview, actually a business tour, and the distribution opportunity for guests. So if you have people or prospects that could be interested in this amazing opportunity, you can, they're super busy and you haven't had the time to meet with them one-on-one, you can send them the link and have them logging into this call. Sunday again, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Night of the Stars is an incredible time that we are using every 3rd Saturday of the month after the first hour of training. That's called Night of the Stars, where we do the monthly achievers recognition. So these weekly webinars are put in place for all of you, and most of them are also recorded, and you can have access through our YouTube channel, so that you can, take a look at them if for any reason you weren't able to attend these webinars. Is there anything we want to add here?
No, let's speed it up, young lady.
Awesome.
No, I think you covered everything, my dear.
Awesome. So if we could just add something in here, Sanaz, I would like to reload the slides just to make sure we have the most updated version, please.
Yeah, sure. So some of the things as you reloaded, one of the things that we want to talk about is building, of course, momentum in your business. So what we've done at Opulence Global is really created all the tools that are necessary. So you build through tools and monthly promotions. This is something that our CEO and founder is adamant on. In order to advance momentum, if you don't use the monthly promotions, then you're not building your business properly. So Ramin, until Danny loads it, maybe you can reiterate a little bit about how important monthly promotions are. Because I think the people that utilize it, they see a skyrocket in their paycheck. The ones that sit and watch are the ones that at the end kind of realize, oh, I should have done something with that promotion.
It's simple. People want more. They want a bonus, right? Black Friday, you go there, people will never show up. They show up, line up there because there's something extra there. The lottery, at 5 million, people don't buy it. At 50 million, they go buy a ticket. Why? People want that extra. And it gets them excited. There's something to talk about. We're a storytelling business. So when we have something new, there's something new to pass along to your team. There's something new to pass along to your customers. That's what people do, more activity, more input. That's why in my book, I wrote about building through promotions. Because other than that, people become kind of stagnant, right? They kind of do, but there's something new. That's time sensitive. There is something to lose at the 30 days. That's what creates momentum and the proper culture in your team. That's why we offer it. It's extra over and above everything else. We cover it so you can make more money and build more momentum. Let's talk about some of the best ones we've had so far. Double CV. Basically, simply put, double CV means that you do half the job, you get paid the same, or you do the same job, you get paid double. How cool is that, right? How cool is that? You cycle faster, you're easier to achieve the MGRS. all this stuff. So time to time, the package that when you launch new shops, that comes with CV. When you sell products, that goes with CV. We double the, well, we did this particular case, we double the CV associated to the shops. That means it's up 8.5%. You could have earned up to 12.7% in those 30 days. So it's time to double your check when promotions like this come, doing the exact same job. Wholesale profit. A lot of the countries that need the now money, right? Because when they launch a shop, there's a wholesale profit attached to that because there's products in there. We double the wholesale profit. Again, that's money out of my pocket into yours, but you got 30 days to go ahead and double your wholesale profit. So if you're people who are not sponsoring regularly, they get to sponsor because they don't want to miss the juicy, quick cash that's available over the next 30 days. We had, this was probably one of the most popular promotions we've ever had. We had some crazy, one of those days I just wanted to build your momentum. So basically, every time you launch a Lifestyle Advisor, and there was $966 in bonuses inventory for that new person. So we include all kinds of stuff, shopping credits, flawless, okay. Obviously, this thing really, really boosted the checks of everybody in the organization. So it was one of those crazy promotions in the summer that really got a momentum into advanced mode. Now, when I turned half a century old, everybody thought maybe we should build promotion for that because it is a momentous event. Well, I didn't know special events means it's just going to cost me more money. I thought, you know, if it's a special occasion for me, I should be getting something. But anyway, it's all good. I turned 50. We decided we're going to go absolutely crazy, and I'm going to gift everybody in my company. So we came up with 4 major things. 50% of all promotional material, and we got some of the finest in the world. 50% very flawless. This drove my product team crazy because people went nuts. We didn't know how somebody could use 12 eye serums, but that's what they were doing. They're buying 12 eye serums. They wanted to get, I guess, young too quickly. 50% of even past renewals. So some of your folks who maybe didn't renew, now they come back and renew at 50% off. 50% more CV push up on new shops. Again, you launch a new LA or an LP, 50% more push up. So we increase your check, we reduce the cost, we reduce the prices for the products, and the promotional material, all at one time. Needless to say, the company was going absolutely frenzy. That's what we do to build your momentum. LA 500. So when you launch shops, that comes with CVs. That CVs turns into cash for you, right? So what we did is that instead of 330 points, we raised it by 52% that month. So we got LA 500. So every LA you launch in those 30 days, instead of 330 points that would go into your organization and you get commissions, we pushed up 500, basically 52% increase on CV, simply means 52% increase in your paycheck. So again, in those 30 days, that was a special promotion that we had. We know promotion. Again, there are people that come in and, and maybe after a while they don't renew. We want to entice you to pick up the phone and call them by giving them a new promotion, by giving them a new incentive, value proposition. And until this, I guess last one, we never, when you renewed, you just had to basically, it's your membership. We say $3 million software, we give it to you for basically $100 a year. And which is the deal of a century. Now what we're done is that even for the $100 that you pay to renew keep your online shop active, now we've even included 2 bottles of Fountain of Life, which is really $115 value. So when you renew, you make money. So that's one of the tremendous things that really got our leadership excited, because we want to make sure that everybody tries the FOL, because FOL is a complete life changer. And we know we're so confident, once people try it, they'll never get off of it. That's why we made that major investment into your businesses. Business updates and releases. Let's rock. So let's take over.
I was just going to do this one. So this was, of course, a self-clearing standard for all the countries in order to streamline our business. And, of course, the processes. What we basically did was do self-clearing for all the countries. This should have been done over 12 years ago. Of course, our CEO was very generous that he was subsidizing it for as long as he was. But of course, and every company does that, of course, you order anything from Amazon, eBay, whatever, the receiver always pays for their customs and duties and VAT and taxes, which is exactly what we did, becoming more streamlined as we've gone global, as we've expanded more, as we're building more momentum. We want to be able to make the processes faster, quicker, and more accessible. All smart buys also switch to self-service automatically. Curb shipping, including all smart buy orders, have also become self-clearing. Monthly smart buys can be switched to shopping credits, and for orders can be redeemed for products when needed, as opposed to getting a ship every single month. This was, of course, implemented since November the 10th. And Ramin and Danny, it has been extremely, extremely successful. I'm losing my voice. Danny, next slide. Of course, the product releases. Well, Ramin, Danny, this was huge. The most powerful natural antioxidant, the Norwegian spruce tree, that not only changed our business, it changed our health, was released. With 10 drops a day to protect and preserve your well-being. This is a Health Canada approved product. Our NPN number is 800-845-96 for our FOL product. Of course, we have an amazing 90-day money-back guarantee. It's a natural product. It's GMO-free, cruelty-free, gluten-free, made in Canada, alcohol-free, paraben-free, and it is an absolutely phenomenal product. But not only we created an amazing product, we created some phenomenal tools to back it up. Next slide, please. Of course, we created the oxidative stress video on why do we get sick. It's a 9-minute documentary to be able to give you some more knowledge, and a scientific documentary with our scientific team, with, of course, our founder and CEO, explaining how our environment is making us sick, why Fountain of Life will help you to protect and preserve your well-being. And of course, you've seen a huge change in many of our customers as well. Moving on. It didn't stop there. We, of course, have our world expansion promo video that we launched. This was a 1-minute promo video. And of course, it was to pique customers' interest. It was about the success of the results of the Fountain of Life. And of course, this is available in English, Chinese, Farsi, and French and Spanish are on their way. Fountain of Life Testimonial Group. So I want to congratulate you guys. In February of last year, we launched it. In less than a year, we've hit over 15,000 total members, including French, Spanish, and Chinese group. It is loaded with testimonials from across the globe. And of course, we have an amazing team that answers your question, led by, of course, David O, who has been absolutely amazing. That takes care of our regulatory. And of course, you get a chance to be able to have all your questions answered by our product experts. It doesn't only stop there. We've created tons of promo tools, of antioxidant banners, of course, tabletop banners, promo cards, apparel, gift bags, every tool that you need to be able to go out there and build your business.
I want to talk about this a little bit, Sanas, because this is not yet another health product. I've been in health and nutrition for over 30 years. My first 4 companies I built was nutrition companies. I built multi-million-dollar businesses there, but this product is something different. When I was looking for this product, it brought one product to use. I asked my scientists what they use because I can't take pills. And even being in nutrition, companies are trying to sell you 50 pills to use for everything else. I wanted one product to protect and preserve my well-being. I wasn't looking for cures. I'm healthy. I just wanted to protect and preserve what I have. In research with the scientists, when I found this was the most powerful high-performance antioxidant, and it was non-toxic, because until I came up with it, This product was only used topically, for the last 20 years to treat some melanoma, different types of ailments. So we are the first to bring this for internal use. And the whole concept of it is, if you have to use one product to protect and preserve your health, the one. That's what the website is, www.fol.one. So this is not another health product. That's what we got all these tools that Sanaz and Danny created. Because if you do a proper job, just follow-up job, you'll never lose a customer. That's how significant this product is.
Yeah, Ramin, I think this is why we're, all so thankful, because you asked that question. Tom, what can I use? What are you using to protect and to preserve my health? And coming from a nutrition background for 20 years, I know this became that life-changing product. We didn't understand the power of it, but through all the amazing testimonials, this also became the first dual-purpose product where you could use internally and externally on inflammation, on aches and pains, on muscles. And it has been an absolutely revolutionary product that has completely transformed our business.
Sometimes it wasn't just us.
We're glad you came up with this product.
It wasn't just us. The scientists who developed it and patented it had no clue. Because they only used it for topical use. It was us that brought it in for internal use. I remember when you and I were in Finland, he was asking us, give us testimonials. He was learning from our experience, our mass marketing. Over 100,000 balls went up like this within a month. He was shocked more than we are. He knew, obviously, the power of it, but he never used it internally. We brought it to a completely new level, and the whole thing started because I was looking for something. I'm half a century old. My body was in pain. I'm an athlete, and I was looking for something to help me with my pain. And that's become a completely new phenomenon. No one can understand how it does what it does, but it just doesn't.
Yeah, I think one of the things that we want to reiterate to everyone as well is the product is about 20 years old. It was always used on a topical aspect. But really,
specialized labs in Europe.
Yes. But the person that really has invested the money and the research behind being able to put it out on the market as an internal consumable product where you can ingest it and take it in has been our founder and CEO. So every day when you're saying your prayer, say a prayer for Ramin for being able to invest into this amazing product, asking the question and bringing it to the marketplace, because we know that Fountain of Life has changed many of your lives and is going to change more lives to come in 2019. All right, Danny, let's move on. So this was an amazing, amazing announcement that we were able to make for all of you, because we know that many of you absolutely love and adore all of your Fountain of Life. And many of you have come into this business because of Fountain of Life. And Fountain of Life has now been able to be fully purchased in new shopping credits from anything accumulated after October 31st. So any of you that bought Fountain of Life shopping credits after October 31st, which means November 1st, you can actually use the accumulated shopping credit to spend 100% of it to be able to pick up your Fountain of Life. And if you don't know how much old and new you got, once you log into your back office, as you can see in the capture screen, it's all there for you. You can see it.
If you're new, don't worry about this stuff. If you have been here for 10 years, this is irrelevant to you. If you're new, don't worry about it. It doesn't apply to you.
Exactly. All right, our spa-grade anti-aging skincare systems. Of course, this has become such a phenomenal product. It is growing in popularity and since 2017. It is an absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing skincare that is truly created by nature, perfected by science, 100% natural free, 100% natural, alcohol-free, GMO-free, cruelty-free, paraben-free, made in Canada. It is the cream of the crop. It is the ultra-luxury and absolutely amazing skincare, 90-day money-back guarantee. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The eye serum is back in stock. It is available for purchase as of the end of this call. You'll be able to pick it up for yourselves. The Totality package is also back in stock. So that's actually one of your releases for tonight.
And there's something we need to share here with us, because we owe the Fountain of Life to the Very Flawless skincare line. Because when I hired Tom, he's a top formulator in the country, I was asking for the absolute best skincare he can come up with. 42 years as a formulator. He worked for Estee Lauder, multi-billion-dollar company. And of course, when Tom worked with Sanaz worked with Tom, and they came up with this collection of very expensive ingredient. The most expensive ingredient was this extract of Norway. So the Fountain of Life found its home initially in Very Flawless. It's still there. That's how we found out about it. And now, of course, it's developed for internal use. So.
And Ramin, it is now officially back on the shelves. So go ahead, happy shopping. It's available. You can pick up your Totale. You can pick up your eye serum. It's all back in stock. So happy shopping, everyone. Next slide, Danny. Of course, we created an amazing video. We have two versions, an 8-minute version that gives you the in-depth details, how to apply it, how to use it, what it is, created by our, of course, master formulator, Tom, that you've heard so much about. Then a short version, a 4-minute video explaining the benefits of our anti-aging skincare system. For those of you who don't know, really what we wanted to do was take an entire regimen that you would need 20 products, and we put it into 5. I mean, just alone in the eye serum, it does the job of 5 different products into one. The Quad AG has 4 active ingredients. Revive 5D has 5 active ingredients. The lip product has 6 active ingredients. So it is the cream of the crop when it comes to the skincare industry and anti-aging. And you know what? If you're not using it, buy it and use it. It is a phenomenal product. You won't regret it. Danny, moving on. All right. We, of course, also have our Very Flawless testimonial page. If you haven't been on it, make sure you go and see some real results of our testimonials from real customers and real users. Next slide. Of course, we also have lots of promo materials, stand-up banners, tabletops, spa towels, headbands, and lots of tools. Moving forward. The Microsilver pre-order collection, Ramin, this was something that I want you to talk about because I know the safe home revolution is for 2019.
Absolutely. But you know what, folks? This hits home for me from 30 years ago. 30 years ago, there was a lot of negativity over fluoride because scientists realized how toxic fluoride is for our bodies. It's in your water, it's in your toothpaste, it's in a lot of products that you use. In fact, scientists start calling it population control. That's how bad it was. For some reason, in Canada, US, and most countries, it's legal. In some countries, it's not. But when we decided, it's close to my heart because everything else might be a choice. Brushing your teeth isn't. Not only we do it, we force our children to do it. And if you ever take a look at your toothpaste, it has a poison warning on it. It says if it's ingested, call it poison control. So yet we put poison in our bodies and children's bodies. So part of when we saw the power of the Fountain of Life, this could be a base for anything. We use it in our skincare. It could be used into specialty products. It could be used, of course, in many things. So we decided to come up, get away from all the toxicity as much as we could, and put some, because we have 2 major ingredients, that's absolutely amazing. Together, they go over 106 patents on them. We have a special microsilver of Germany, and we have our extract from Norway. So we start to use those as a base to get rid of the toxic chemicals that's in the households that we use. Our homes, inside our homes, is more toxic than outside the homes. So we want to come up with a whole new revolution we call safe home revolution, where you remove the toxic stuff and put in safe products that work even better than the toxic products you use every single day. And that's what it's all about. And we're going later on, we'll talk about when these products are being released. But that's basically, I'm excited because we know our children, ourselves, we no longer have to be exposed to toxic products that directly link to cancers and diabetes. And that's what we use every single day. My son is 10 and a half years old. He's never touched a toothpaste in his entire life. Not a traditional toothpaste. We go to a health food store, spend $30, get him something that doesn't have fluoride and those toxic ingredients in it. Now we're bringing that to you worldwide. Danny, why don't you take us through this?
Awesome, absolutely. Well, in 2018, we had released the new lookbook, which is volume 5. And what I loved about this book is that it was the first book where we combined fairy and posh in the fashion line of our company. And we also had included a page for Fairy Flawless and Fountain of Life within the book. So it is the perfect tool for you to talk about your business, target it. You know, if your customers do not have access to the internet and they can go to your online shop, they can easy access and see all the products through the book. We also included new photography. I had an amazing session with, new models, new colors, new combinations. So it's absolutely the perfect material for you to open it up to everyone about fashion, beauty, and health together. Sanaz, would you like to do the product release?
Yes, of course. So our Fairy Ladies loafers and monograms. This was, of course, a huge hit. Many of you have been feasting on this. Of course, the Fairy monogram in 2018. We gave you so many new products: caps, crossbody purses, backpacks, briefcase, loafers, and people love this collection of course, the monogram collection. It's eco-friendly. It's made from canvas. It's absolutely phenomenal. People are loving it. Of course, the loafers is luxury comfort, which we know that many of you are feasting on, and there's a lot of new stuff coming on its way. Next slide. Okay, another big, huge, heavy hitter. Our posh sunglasses, acetate and metal construction, UV 400 protection against harmful UV rays. Again, acetate is hypoallergenic. And of course, Canadian LA pricing is starting as low as $26. We know that many of you are ordering all of them and having so much fun. Much the same like last year when we released our posh watches. These have been a huge hit.
But this is new for us because before we had the posh glasses, we had the fairy glasses, and those things go $400 to $800 per. Obviously, the fairies are a luxury line, but this was a real welcome. I mean, people are buying like 20, 30 at a time.
I think these were one of the #1 Christmas gifts, Ramin, that people gave away. I know that I gave them away as Christmas gifts, and people love them. They're
gorgeous.
Yes, absolutely. Next slide. All right, information technology. Ramin, Danny, I'll give this back to you guys.
All right, do we have Caesar on the line? Caesar, put your hand. Because let's get one of our programmers to actually take us through this. I think Caesar might, or Shajid, are you on the line?
Yes, they both are on the line. We just have to promote them to panelists.
Perfect, let's just do that.
Because I would have to stop sharing this live.
And if Nanad is on the line, please put your hand up. Nanad, send us a message. Because obviously the folks, we have some really hardworking folks behind the scene. They do so much work, you have no idea. We have this multi-million-dollar company being run on a few individuals in the back end. We're talking about a million lines of code. You and I wouldn't even understand what that is. And so they come, they work to constantly evolve the software. Because of their work, you don't have to worry about any sales or processes. You just show up and you find out what sold, there was your check. Because of the million lines of code that these guys have done over the last 12, 13 years in the background. Do we have any? Caesar, here we go. Caesar, this is your line, young man. This is the latest and the youngest and the newest member of our IT team. And he's going to take us through some of the breakthroughs they've had over the last little while to make your life easier with some of the amazing tools to help you promote your business. Caesar, are you there? You have to unmute yourself from your side.
he's there, and I also found Shajid, so I'm gonna try to get Shajid on too.
Perfect.
It's just
This is from your end on the left bottom. There's a camera and there is a microphone. If you can unmute yourself.
I think Cesar is also on the.
Oh, we got your camera. Perfect. We see you.
You just have to unmute yourself.
Right. No. Right next to it, there is a. Oh, your mic is not working. Oh, okay. He has actual mic going over there. All right.
We can't hear you, Cesar.
Can't hear you. Your computer. You should be able to use your own computer microphone.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Like you say, Ramin, we have been working behind the scenes to make your life easier. Thanks for all the comments that the customer has been asked to us. I had the opportunity to be with you guys in the conference. I hear a lot of recommendations, suggestions about the customers, and everything has reflected on here, right? So we can start doing the performance center improvement. It was a very huge task for us because we can reflect how far are we to get the success in this company. For example, we developed the progressive upgrade tracker for retail and lifestyle promoter, the monthly status maintenance tracker added to ensure the partners are on track to maximize their earnings, and of course the MGRS progress and card program trackers. So with these tools, you can see in how much steps are you to reach to get the success. And I hear that this month we have the maximum members, so I'm very glad to hear about it. So also, we for those members who, for any reason, they haven't been in the like a members, they can renew by in the dashboard, clicking in the shop renewal button that it has been included in the dashboard, like it's rounded now. So with this button, you can do it in the same dashboard, right? So you have the opportunity to make by yourself instead of calling us, and it's very easy to do that. Also, during this month, we activated the promotion to get 2 bottles of FOL if you renew, depending on the number of years that you have renewed. Next slide, please. In order to maintain your income and protect the business, we have created the purchase shopping credit like you have been doing with all the products. So in the same way that you have been buying an FOL bottle or jewelry, now you have the opportunity to buy shopping credits depending on what you want. We have 35, 75, or 150, or inclusive the number of shopping credits that you need. So you can type the quantity that you need, add to cart, and proceed as you have been doing with any product. Okay. So next slide, please. In the same way, many customers have been having doubts about how much personal volume are they going to have if they buy something. So we have included in the browser, in the detailed product, just behind the price, this small box we name detail box, where we can see the product number, the category, the retail price, the personal volume, the brand, and after behind of this, we have included the discount structures for those who has members. So this is important because now they can see how much quantity they are going to reach for the personal volume for each product that they are going to buy. Next slide, please. In the same way, we included a new back office for members who are new in the company, because we receive suggestions for the customer that sometimes the information that the previous dashboard has been showing them probably for some customers were a little bit overwhelming, or too much information that sometimes don't allow you to take decisions very fast. So for those members who are very new, they have the possibility to check in a very comfortable way to check how much shopping credits they have. Obviously, the profile information, they can edit it, the order details, the VIP rewards. Of course, they can update the financial information, and also they can see the details about the VIP shopper. So this has a very good tool to check in a very fast way for new members. Next slide, please. And we have a very, very good news. Can I continue, or somebody is going to say something?
Yeah, if it's IT, you can continue. From this point on, I just want to share with the team, Cesar, before we move on, that now we want to show you what are the upcoming releases and the developments in a little bit of preview of 2019. So are you excited? Show me some hands on the chat. I know people are so excited to see what's coming for 2019. And I believe the first thing is information technology. So you can continue, Cesar.
Perfect. I can share the same emotion, the same sentiment that you have, because all of this effort, it has been under the instruction of Ramin, Sanas, and you, and all of you guys who has been sharing with us your necessities. And because of this, we have developed something that is called APIs. What is this? It's in a very simple way, because sometimes it's not necessary to say technical things. The API is just a bridge between our website and mobile components, like it's going to be the mobile app. So Ramin and Sanas and you, Dani, has been very trustworthy around the mobile app. So this one is the first step to build the mobile app. So this is a very good news and a very important release for the company, because it's going to reflect all the effort that everybody has been doing, right? So
I don't know if people got it right, but did you just say we're going to have a mobile app?
Yes.
Is it going to be an Opulence app?
Yes. Finally.
I love it.
Yeah, all the effort of you guys.
This is where we can say, woo! For everyone that's on the call.
I can't see the chat, but I just saw the chat going like this. So you probably.
Okay, so Cesar, let me read the chat. Amazing, yay, woo! Yes, woo! You got all the screams going.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I think now that we're getting, I know you guys have seen everything for 2018, and Cesar, I think you said it bang on. You guys have been putting in so much love into what you've been creating, and now the lines are absolutely blowing up from the excitement. There's so many woohoos and yeehaws and cowboys and cowgirls screaming.
Yeah, I can see the comments and the woos and the balloons.
I think every time now you guys build something and then you got to restart again, this will hopefully give you more energy, because again, every day it's about getting better. And I know you and Shajid and Nanat, of course, have been relentless. You guys are working, creating some amazing, amazing tools every day to make our business better, to make our system stronger. And I know that, Dani, you've been absolutely instrumental in this part as well, working with the team, with our entire team working together to put this together. So I cannot wait for the app to come out. I'm super excited.
Awesome.
Yeah, we too, Sanas.
I know, so I know you and Shajid have been working, and there's just so much excitement. There's so much excitement in the field. And by the way, team, we just got ready for 2019. So Cesar, keep on going. We got lots to cover still.
Yeah. So next slide, please. Oh, it's done, right? Perfect.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, what happened? Okay. With the same API, it's going to allow us to make very fast modification in our website. Maybe this tool is not going to be seen by everybody, but it's an important release for us in order to react very quick to the necessities of the customers and obviously for the staff. So I can share the same feeling that you guys, and I'm very excited to make the releases next year with all the team. Okay.
We are in
Thank
2019 already.
So
that's it. Thank you.
Awesome. So Danny, before we go to the next step, can you just reload the slides for product development? Caesar, now you can breathe.
Okay.
I said, now you can breathe.
Should I reload the slides again?
Yeah, because I added some pricing. I wanted to share some pricing with everyone.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Now we're about to show you what is coming in 2019. Are you guys all ready? Are you guys all excited? All right.
Okay.
Danny, ready for you, my dear.
One moment.
I'm losing my voice because I've been screaming from excitement.
Okay. Here.
Okay, here we go. So product development, ladies and gentlemen, many of you have seen some of the stuff that's coming up. So what I want to share with you guys is, we've been working relentlessly. And I know sometimes, you're excited to get something and it takes longer. Product development is a process. And so one of the big things that we've been working on is, Danny, did we cover this FOL update?
Not yet.
Oh, go ahead and do this one, and then I'll do the next one, sweetheart.
Awesome. So part of the information technology or IT updates is that we have had new relevant information and videos on FOL.1. So we're going to be releasing more benefits of consuming lignans because, of course, the more benefits people are looking at, the more questions they have, they want to know more, and people are hungry for information. So we want to make sure FOL.1 becomes a website where people can go looking for relevant information and why supplements one's diet is important as well. So we just wanted to let you know that we're going to be adding this information as well. And as we release, we always share everything on social media or by email. So make sure you are updated with us in terms of news.
Absolutely, Danny.
Yeah.
So product development, I was mentioning, it is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes I know you guys are anxious to get it a lot sooner. Sometimes there's hurdles. Sometimes there's obstacles. But I can promise you we are always working around the clock to deliver to you guys. And trust me, it will be worth the wait. So, Danny, here we go. First one. It is being released on January 4th in 2 days. Posh Jewelry. Danny's in trouble. She wants every piece. Earrings, bracelets, necklace, cufflinks. Starting from as low as $25. It is absolutely amazing. A lot of fun. A lot of great pieces. It'll be your perfect gift for Valentine's Day that is just around the corner. So this is our first release, Posh Jewelry. We know that the Posh Vibe collection was a huge hit. Well, you know what? We're expanding it. We're going to give you a lot more, and you are going to absolutely love all of the new pieces. They're all stainless steel, great quality, and you're going to fall in love with all the designs. Next release is one that you've all been waiting for. February 20th. I'm going to try to get it sooner. These are brand new Posh bags, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brand new collection. These are PU leather, affordable, LA pricing about $140. The first collection of Posh. Oh, Danny, if you can just bring that back. The first collection of Posh is going to be starting off as low as $140. There's a small little one, of course, a clutch that comes in rose gold, silver, and black. And then, of course, your day-to-day purse of casual wear It comes in burgundy, which is one of the great seasons of the color. Of course, there's the beige color, the gray color, and the black. They're absolutely amazing, super affordable. So now you don't have to hesitate which color. You can buy all the colors for what you would have done. We know that many of you have been asking for this. We released this a couple of years ago. We talked about it, but you know what? It is on its way. It's going to be departing. It's on its way to Canada. And you know what? They're awesome gifts to give away. They are really great quality, lots of compartments, a lot of fun. So your posh purses, ladies and gentlemen, will be released February 20th. The next slide, please. Hosiery! Yay! Many of you have been asking, you've been waiting, you've been patient. We had to revamp it a little bit. We had to redo them a little bit. They're made in Italy. Absolutely phenomenal, fashionable, sexy, luxurious. They are on their way. February is the release date. All the manufacturing is done. We're just doing all the packaging, the branding. 5 styles. Next slide, Danny. Of course, we have the basics for your everyday wear. Comes in black and nude. Claudia, it's, of course, half nude, half, of course, covered. It's got a gold, beautiful Lurex line on the side. It's absolutely gorgeous. Next slide. Next one is called the Chiara and the Gia. These are the more sexy ones. They're 40 den, over the knee, herringbone, lace designs. It comes in black and burgundy. And last but not least, the 40 den. It's got a custom buttocks design on it, custom seam leg. Of course, it got a Missola heel design to it. And it comes in black and mocha. So those are going to be ready. They're on their way. Finally, you have your beautiful, sexy hosiery in stock. Next slide. The Sophia, the last but not least. This is the ultimate luxury from toe to the, of course, hips, as I call it. It's got a custom buttocks design, polka dots design pattern, knee design, center calf seam. It comes in black. It comes in bronzo. It is absolutely luxurious. It is absolutely beautiful. And you will be absolutely excited. Anil is excited to see the ladies in the hosiery, he says. All right, next slide, Danny. All right. These are some fairy shields. These are almost at the final phase of manufacturing. These are, of course, your restock for both men and women. The fairy shields are coming back in stock with amazing luxury designs. These will range between the $300 to $600 range, of course, as our ultra luxury designs. We know that many of you have been waiting for this. And of course, it is on its way to final production to get delivery into Toronto. So we're super excited to deliver your fairy shields in summer of 2019. Microsilver protection deodorants, aluminum, paraben-free formulation, sulfate-free, and of course, zinc. Of course, these are the healthy home products that Ramin, our CEO, is talking about. These amazing products contain microsilver BG, the Norwegian spruce tree extract for long-lasting, of course, durability. It is safe. Microsilver does not block your pores, and it eliminates odors causing bacteria. It is made for both men and women's fragrance. It is floral, fresh, and woody notes, and it is easy to roll on with no petroleum. And of course, the release date, ladies and gentlemen, is February of 2019. It seems like February is the popular month. Last year in February, we released FOL. Now it seems this year, everything that's being released, a lot of it has to do with February time as well. Next slide. Toothpaste, another favorite, fluoride-free, paraben-free, mucosa-safe formulation, microsilver infused, long-lasting protection against bacteria that leads to bad breath issues and other dental challenges. It is safe for children, Danny, and release date, hopefully, is January 2019. It's just coming up. Next slide. Posh Personal Care, a time-proven formulation enhanced, Acacia berry, Norwegian spruce tree extract, beautiful silk proteins. It comes in a body wash and shampoo. It is paraben-free. Of course, the conditioner is also sulfate-free. And the release date is for the spring March of 2019. So much stuff coming, so much work. All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ramin, sir, I know this is something you are excited about. So we want to maximize your profits. And Ramin, I'm going to pass the slide over to you, sir.
Look, business is about momentum. Hockey games, sports, everything's about momentum. You watch football games, say, hey, the team is in momentum. The whole thing's about momentum. And in forensic, I talk about in detail the scientific way of explaining momentum. Because there are the three phases of momentum. You start momentum, sustain momentum, advance momentum. So we want to keep adding momentum. We want to take your momentum. If you have no momentum, we want to start momentum. If you have momentum, we want to sustain it. If you're sustaining, we want to advance it. So I talked about the momentum pack about a year ago. But at the time, because we're still developing our for production, manufacturing, because it's such a difficult product to create, we really couldn't offer it because we just could not have enough supply. As a matter of fact, it was the opposite. We actually put a limitation of 13 bottles per customer per month because we want to make sure that our production, this thing went viral over 100 countries so quickly. Now we're comfortable now, took about a year, that now we have endless supply of raw material, but now our manufacturing is up to a point that we don't have to worry about quantity of one person or whatever. So here's what this is supposed to do. When you come in, there's people making a ton of money retailing. We want you to retail. We want you to go to trade shows, home parties, testing parties. We want you to go out and sell product. So we come with the momentum pack. We help you do that. Not only saves you in shipping, you have it. You know once you get your people on this, they'll never get off of it. So now the people who have over 100 customers, that's only 40 bottles. You need lots of momentum packs. But when you do it, not only you're going to get $300 of free shopping credit. Now, of course, a new shopping credit, you can use it for FOL. That's like over five free bottles of FOL. 5 free bottles. So whatever you sell it at in your country, how much profit is that for you in over and above the regular profit? The one cool thing about this is the way it's set up, it will also help you qualify for MGRS. So if you do a momentum pack, pretty much your BQV, which is really the hardest part, is automatically covered on this package. So not only you make a ton of money in retailing, not only you got $300 of free products on top of that, now your BQV of MGRS is already covered. All you need is one shop launch, could be an LP, right? That the LP and this become exactly 500 BQV. You need one retail customer and you're MGRS qualified. So you go hitting multiple targets with one shot. So you're going to get tons of product. You get momentum pack a month. You're going to get a ton of retail profits, lots of bonuses, and that sets you up for MGRS, which is an extra bonus up to 3 shares every single month. That's what's called a momentum pack. So when people come in, instantly they want to make retail profits. You buy the momentum pack, you get a bunch of cash, but guess what? Because of its PV value, BQV value, now that automatically qualifies you when you do it, even an LP qualifies you for MGRS. So that's what we call the momentum pack, and it's going to be by far the most popular package that we have because it also saves you in shipping when you order like that in bulk.
Absolutely, Ramin. When I was with you, when we were creating and putting this together with our compliance officer in the office, Mike, and the one thing we noticed is like people are stocking off for cash and carry for their customers anyways. They might as well have a package that will have an extra bonus added and that will qualify them for BQB, because most of the times people don't really understand how to calculate it. So we're making it easier even for them.
I just want to identify something. There's a line missing here. The BQV, you need an LP because that's part of the qualification for MGRS anyways. You do need to launch a shop, but you don't have, doesn't have to be in LA. Even an LP with this package gets you enough BQV to qualify for MGRS.
So Ramin, now is time to take them through the business updates as we are super excited to launch in 2019. So team, are you ready, Opulence Global Family? I can't see the chats and so I don't know if they are E or amazing, 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 excited.
Well, you know what? I think everyone is excited because they got a chance to see IT. They got a chance to see products. Now the business updates is what brings on the money. Money, 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 money. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So you know what? I'll pass it over to you and Ramin to take it away.
Awesome.
Oh, well, we're going to the end of our updates, I guess, now. And coming forward, really a lot of these product developments is what we talked about already that has not been released yet. But now we are actually ready to release. We have release dates on these items. So let's get going.
Well, Ramin, okay, go ahead.
All right. So I've always said when in all my years, 28 years in MLM, you want to have a very strong team, have a very strong trainers. Because if you don't have strong trainers, then you're going to have the team that's going to be struggling. So I'm putting out two groups. One of them is the Opulence Global Qualified Trainer Group, the QTs, and the other one would be the Forensic Network Advanced QTs. And so here's what's going to happen. We want to make sure that you become a great trainer. And when you become a great trainer, you're going to get a whole bunch of great stuff that comes with it. You should be that anyways for your team because it's going to make you a ton of money. But we're going to give you an extra incentive. So Opulence Global QT, you have to do several things. Number one, you should be able to do tours, business presentations. That's easy. We have a PowerPoint. We got videos. Easy to do. You got to be able to teach the most important chapter in our prosperity work called the perfect launch. Now, the new prosperity is going to be a little revamp, the perfect launch, but it's similar. But that's really the only, that's the very first training that you want to give to a brand new partner that you launch. Okay. Now, you have to understand and the compensation plan. There's 10 different ways that we get paid. You need to be able to explain that. Now, we have a video. Of course, we're going to train you, but it's not difficult to do. But you have to know how to explain the compensation plan. Back office, every single link. You need to go click on it, understand what it does, and how to use it. Product overview. Again, Prosperity Book has, in a very short form, explain. You don't need to become a product expert. You just have to know how to explain the products. Right? It's very easy to understand, very easy to read. Be able to talk about the products freely like we do. And compensation plan and business semantics. In other words, understand what is CV, what is PV. So you only got a few anyways. It's not a lot, but understand. We speak the language. We already started this qualification process. No one's certified yet, but we have Ronan and Vern last week. They started the certification process of becoming Opulence Global's first qualified trainers. And once you become a complete certified trainer, we've done something nobody company does. We actually could give you all expense paid trips. If we decide that you go somewhere, not your own team, remember that. If we decide that you want you, because you're a great trainer, to go to a market that's not in your team, well, we pay all the expenses. You get lots of recognition. We throw a bunch of bonus shopping credits for you. So now you're going to become a celebrity trainer in our company. So the first classification is in process now. The people you see on the screen, they have actually applied to become our first trainers. If all you have to do, if you want to become a part of this, send us an email, training@myplace.com, and say, look, I want to become an Opulence Global Qualified Trainer. So again, it's not difficult to do. There's only a few items that you need to know, and we're going to help you. All the information is already there. And we're going to take our best trainers, and we're going to send you all over the place to train and help other people to become successful in this business. And for that, all the expenses will be paid. You get lots of recognition, bonus shopping credits. You're going to become a celebrity in our company. So that is our Opulence Global QT program. The Forensic Network, the most advanced university in MLM history for the past 20 years. Finally, after keeping this very, very exclusive, I'm now ready to get people to become Forensic Network QTs. Now, you saw for the first time that I introduced an entry-level basic MLM 101, but in the forensic way, called Academy 1 a few months ago. People were mesmerized. complete breakthroughs all over the world. That is our level 1. It's going to be a 4-level academy. Level 1, level 2, level 3, and the 4th is called master training. So level 1 was basically student qualification, candidate list, candidate info sheet, promise list, method of operation, prospecting and book appointments, full of scripts, but we give you everything, the perfect appointment, how to preparation for launch. These are the chapters that includes in that. If you want to be a forensic network QT, then you need to go through certification number 1. Then you go to certification. Once you've done that, then we certify you that you've been through certification. Then you go to train the trainers. If you can become a great trainer, we'll use you in forensic worldwide. So you're going to be, again, you're going to go on our expenses. You're going to train people. And in this one, though, the ticket sales, we're even going to share, the trainers will share 10% of the commissions on all ticket sales. So it's an extra bonus for you to go out there and help the world. So we're going to have 2 QTs. The forensic is not part of Opulence Global, but it is exclusive to the service and training for Opulence Global. And you got the Opulence Global QTs as well. We talked about that earlier. So if you love training and helping people and like to get reward and recognition for it, the programs are here. Sana, take over. Okay, she's not there? All right.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm just working on the slides here. So one of the things that, of course, we want to talk about was total service, Raveen. And, of course, this is something that's been requested by many, many people when it comes to self-clearing. And we want to make it easy for as many of our, excuse me, sorry, many of our distributors. So a total service can be requested by any developing country. I know when Danny and I were on the road, we talked about a lot of, in Rwanda, Mommy asked us. In Zimbabwe, we asked us. I know Ronan was asking me. So if you want your market to be a total service country, there's steps that you have to take. First of all, you have to contact accounting1@myopulence.com and request a total service review form. This, of course, has to be filled out and emailed back for review. The process can take 3 weeks or longer because we have to get bills, we have to analyze, we have to get our accounting team and our auditors to audit it. And if a total service provides free brokerage and service handled for all the clearance for the countries, including VAT, duties, and taxes, and other applicable fees. Please understand that storage fees are not included, and all the costs associated with the total service will be added to your product costs and package pricing for that country. So Opulence Global will not be responsible, but if you do want to have it in your market, we are definitely open to say yes. Like our CEO always says, find a way to say yes. So we're going to try to find a way to say yes. But of course, there's cost that we have to take care of as well.
Well, this is something that nobody offers anyway, something that we invented 12, 13 years ago. You know, any other company, when you order from them, you have to basically clear your own products in your country. Every country is different. Unless, of course, they have an office in that country, in which case they're doing what we're doing, which is all the VAT and duty charges all being included in the price of the product, and then you have a local distribution. So we've gone self-clearing, just like if you order from Amazon or eBay, you have to get it cleared. For worldwide, we're over 200 countries and territories, so it's difficult for us to be doing total service. However, a couple of countries, we've already got granted the total service. So if you need total service in your country, here's what we got to do. Local leaders have a role to play here. You have to get us a proper broker. Again, on the form, it clearly explains what you got to do. You got to get us a local broker. We have to find out what the VAT and duty charges for the products on our end. We're going to actually provide that to the broker. And we're going to find out what those costs are. We're going to include the include those costs in the product pricing and package pricing. So your country will have a higher package pricing and product pricing than a country who has self-clearing, because obviously those fees have to be covered for. But what it does, though, it allows us to give you free service of brokerage, because if you have to get a brokerage company to clear this for you, you have to pay them. So we don't mind doing all that work. We're very experienced in doing it. And we're willing to still do something other companies don't do, which is total service. Clear the products for you completely from A to Z in your country. And all those costs are included in the product in the beginning so nobody sees it. And it makes the process very, very simple for you guys. So if you want that for your country, you have to go email accounting1@myopulence.com and ask for the total service review form. No, we will put it in the back office as well where you can download it and you can submit that in. It will take some time. We do expect the local leaders to do the running around there. You have to, the form will tell us, the form will tell you that you need the broker step by step, but if you want it, you're willing to do something other companies don't do, which is take care of A to Z from all the brokerage fees, all the clearance. We're experienced here. Get our staff. I pay for it, basically, our staff to take care of it for you, but you have to ask for the consideration, and we have to find out what those fees are because every country is different when it comes to their local taxes.
Absolutely. Danny.
Okay, you're letting me lead with this one, and I'm super excited. I think this is for the team, and as you can track whatever they say, but we're moving forward with all the new technologies that we're adding, the APIs, the mobile app. We wanted it to have new ways for you to access your earnings. So we look at different companies and we finally, I think we found the perfect match for us that can help us, you know, provide you with payment and your e-wallet and bank deposits in your own currency, give you bank transfer, check request, e-payments. What if you want to transfer to a prepaid card? Maybe, you know, I know, for example, some of you have children that live in a different country than where you are because they're studying university in a different country and you want to send them money and you can transfer directly from your e-wallet to a different card. I am so excited of all the possibilities that you're going to be able to have with this new payout system. And I am really excited for it because if you can see in the map, in the bottom, you can see many, many different logos of different places, of different companies that, you know, I can relate to many of those because many of those are in Latin America, which I am really excited about because now it's easier for people to access their money, to go pay in, pay out. It's absolutely phenomenal. And this is part of our new development of a payout system that we're going to have in place in Opulence Global. And I am so, so looking forward to it. This is not all, there is much more, but we wanted to give you a little bit of a, you know, like a sneak peek of what your new earnings are going to look like. And it's super, super exciting.
Actually interesting, Danny. Somebody says, how about crypto or Bitcoins? Well, this service actually had 3 pages of services. So we had to really, a Bitcoin is part of it. You can actually buy Bitcoins using your e-wallet through this system. But again, it's too big of a, this company is giant. So the answer is yes, Bitcoins is an option here.
Bitcoin, they have it right here. This is on the slide. Bitcoin is one of the options. You know, different banks. There's actually convenience stores here. When I saw this OXXO logo, I was so excited, you know. Up in Mexico, there is one OXXO in every corner. Can you imagine? People don't have to go to the bank. They just go to OXXO. It's convenience stores in every country. In every corner in the country, and it's just phenomenal. It's just accessing and giving people options and opportunities based on their country, and I love it.
Danny, that was one of the feedbacks that we got traveling to a lot of the different markets where people were saying we'd love to be able to get our money. Now, since we're on the currency, Rabin, I think we're going to cover it a little bit later, but someone's asking, what about an Opulence credit card?
Oh, the current cards are still active, and we have ordered the Opulence card. However, the next slide, you're going to realize why there's a delay on that. And so let's move on, and then we'll get to it in a few minutes.
Perfect.
So, just to answer that, Sanaz, if somebody's asking the question, the best part of this iPayout system is that if you see here, it says transfer to a prepaid card, check request, or bank deposit. Now, with that, we're not going to be in need of having an actual card if you don't want to. So we can transfer directly your earnings into your bank account in the currency of your own country. So we were just, for example, in Kenya and Rwanda, and it was just different currencies. So if you want your money in shillings or Kenyan shillings or Rwanda francs, then you can just have that option in place straight from your e-wallet. And I love it. So I think it's just going to be, of course, more deployment of information as we go through, but we wanted to give you a little bit of a sneak peek of it. As well as we grow and change, of course, there's many updates that we have been sharing with you. So our Prosperity Book Volume 2 is about to come. Of course, the new updates include the first step of launching your business, which is the perfect launch. Is the part of like #1 on the level 1 Forensic Academy. Prospecting scripts, we are going to add more scripts to it, so it makes it easier if you are new in the company to learn how to prospect people, how to launch 20 new partners and VIP shoppers in your first 30 days, so we can teach you how to build the momentum in your business when you are new. Obviously, we have added the Forensic Networker Academy level 1 training entirely in the Prosperity Book. And I am super happy about this because even if you are excited to come to the level 1 training and have it live, there's no other thing like that, you are going to have access to this information and tap into it with the Prosperity Book that's going to be included in all the online shops. And of course, there's a lot more new updates coming in, but we wanted to let you know the new volume 2 is coming up for the Prosperity Book.
All right, the last few slides are fun ones coming up right now.
Yes. Are you excited?
Well, Ramin, this is something that everyone has been waiting for. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to go cruising with us? Woo! Navigator of the Seas, 4 days Bahamas cruise. I think it's actually an amazing way. We're going to depart from Miami. We're going to go to the Bahamas. We're going to go to Coco Cay, Bahamas. We're going to have one full cruising day, which guess what? It is our conference day. So there you go. And then we head back to Miami. So we're going to have a chance to cruise. We're going to have a chance to set sail. September 23rd is the date of the cruise. So we're going to be doing an amazing cruise webinar to get your tickets ready, to be able to get your tickets. There's some actually early bird perks, but we want to give you the dates so you can save it, save the dates. If you've been on our cruise before, this is a new cruise ship. This is Navigator of the Seas. It's an actually completely new, revamped cruise ship. They just spent $150 million on this cruise ship. They just redid all the restaurants, the staterooms. It's going to be insane. It's going to be epic. And Coco Cay was washed away by the hurricane. Guess what? They just rebuilt this entire island. So Ramin, Danny, this is going to be an amazing experience. And, are you ready for this? The water slide is so big, they call it a roller coaster water ride on the cruise ship. So it is amazing. So
and only 2 people ended up in the ocean on the water slide.
God forbid. So it's going to be amazing. And this is a chance for you to have some fun. If you want to go on that crazy tunnel, which I know Renee will go on because he's crazy and he goes on those slides.
I'm sorry. I'm going on.
And Danny, I'll take pictures because I'm too chicken. There's no way I'm going on. So the question is, who's going to qualify to get there for free? Who's going to be there for free? Because I, of course, can't wait to spend some time with all of you, train you. It's our conference. So bring it on. Tell me who's going to be there. I love all the me's because you know what? You could be there. You have enough time. Everyone has to buy their tickets anyways. But you know what? Imagine after the cruise, the moment you step foot on the cruise, you get reimbursed right in your e-wallet and say, congratulations, your cruise was paid by us. because that can happen. And you have 9 months to qualify. So no excuse, no excuse. We want over 300 people there. You got the dates. Danny, Ramin, the lines are blowing up. Everyone's super excited.
It's going to be fun.
What?
Actually, if we just do maths and the 200 people that we have on this call show up into the cruise, we're going to have crazy party.
Oh my God. You know, I think the cruise, Ramin and Danny, is one of the fun parts of have fun, play hard, work hard. Mm-hmm. Imagine being able to dress up, get your conference, of course, convention, get your awards, get trained, get nominated, get your cruise paid for, have yummy buffet foods, have all, you know, of course, just be sailing on the water, experiencing new places, experiencing cruise ship. So that's the beginning of our travel. Ramin.
Well, let's talk quickly about how to get there. In order for you to get this for free, I'm paying for it. It's got to become what's called LD2. It's not difficult to do, folks. We got people becoming LD2 within days. So if you launch tonight, you can qualify for the cruise this month. It's not hard, but you have till September of 2019 to qualify for this. So I know we're going to have hundreds of people on that cruise.
So Ramin, today when we had that conference call with our cruise ship, we were trying to get you guys more rooms. By the way, last year, there was a huge disappointment because we sold out. Please do not wait. This will sell out. Even whether you are cruise qualified or not, you have to buy your cruise ticket. Once you get on the cruise ship, we reimburse you. And you have to get yourself to Miami. Remember that. You have 9 months. But when we put the cruise online, please buy it. Last year, we had so many disappointed people that wanted to come. We were sold out. We're trying to secure a lot of cabins, but it will sell out. I promise you it's going to sell out.
Here's what you should be doing. Even if you're not qualified, buy it.
Yes.
When you qualify, I pay for it anyways, you get reimbursed, right?
Exactly.
So if you don't qualify, then you go on vacation anyways once a year. So and with us, you get our group discount and you be with our Opulence family.
Yes. So what we're planning on doing is the second week of January, we're planning on getting the tickets live online for all of you. So get ready. In the next couple of weeks, it's going online. We wanted to release it to you, get you ready, talk to your team, talk to your families, talk to your husbands, talk to your wives, talk to your business partners, you know, get yourself organized, because the moment that we put the tickets online, you're going to be able to go, you're going to be able to sail. You know, it's an amazing time. I think it departs, we'll give you the details, but I think it departs on a Monday or something. But it's amazing. And it gives you a chance to travel. I want to say this again. This cruise will sell out. This cruise will sell out. So the moment we put it live, please buy your tickets. For those of you who are international, please go ahead and apply for your visas now so that you can get yourself ready. All right, Danny, Ramin, let's move on. Okay, Ramin, take it away. I know this is so exciting.
Well, LD2 cruise, you can get there within days. LD3, I know we had people can get there within 5 or 6 months. And we have dozens of LD3s in our business. You've seen, if you haven't, you will be seeing some videos of the fanciest resorts, 6-star resorts and suites that you can find anywhere. There's not places you find on Expedia. They're private, massive resorts on the ocean with 18 restaurants. People who have private memberships to be there. That's where I brought my LD3s year after year in Mexico. And with royal service, private butler, having 3 hot tubs and jacuzzi in your own suite, having your own private swimming pool. It goes on and on. I've traveled all my life around the world, over 100 countries. I'm telling you, once you go to this resort, you'll be so spoiled, nothing else matters. That's how it stretches your imagination. And I'll take you there. And remember, so that's the last time we were there, we saw the price on the desk, and it was like $2,700 US per day.
Yeah.
for the suites that we gave away to our qualifiers. 2,700 US a day. And they were there for, what is it, 5 days or 7 days? 7 days, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, I know that my friends, one of my girlfriends went there for her honeymoon. And her husband's a very, very well-known doctor. They spent, I think, almost $14,000 for the two of them for 1 week. And she was like, it was the experience of a lifetime. From the beach to the room to, and they didn't even have butler service. So it was amazing, yeah.
So again, I'm paying for it. Get to LD3. It's not that difficult. We have a roadmap called the Opulence Highway. You know, the pathway to get to Royal Lifestyle Director. That's in your prosperity book. Go find it, LD3. You can get there within months, and boom, you'll be at the Summit 2020.
All right. So I think the next slide, Danny, requires massive drum roll because
Yes.
you know, we're coming to the final slides of the night, ladies and gentlemen, and the drum roll, and I'm going to get Ramin to take this away. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Tell me.
Here we go.
Woo! Dubai, 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 LD4 Summit 2020. So how many of you want to get yourself to Dubai 2020, officially next year? You have a year to qualify. You have a year to do this, to qualify for the absolutely exotic vacation. Ramin, this is going to be epic. This is going to be unique. This is going to be luxury, luxury, luxury.
In the beginning, we said we're a lifestyle company. Because you know what? Money is good, but money is only good because you can buy a lifestyle. That's why I said, you know, money is good for two things. One, you get your lifestyle. Two, you can give it away and help other people who don't have money. That's the only two purposes for money. One, buy you lifestyle. Two, help other people. So here we are, we're showing you lifestyle after lifestyle after lifestyle after lifestyle. And when you qualify, obviously you're going to make a lot of money here. The comp plan cap is about $4 million a year. You can afford the stuff on your own. But you know what? You don't even have to. You qualify, and I will pay for it. So we want to give you guys some targets. As a leader, you should be thinking, okay, for that cruise, I'm going to have the most people on that cruise. For the LD3 Summit, I'm going to have most people on the LD3 Summit. For LD4, Dubai, I'm going to have half of those rooms is going to be my people. That's how I built it before I became an owner, and that's what you got to be thinking about. No, this is not like other companies that give you some substandard cruise or substandard 4-star. As you can see, this is the cream of the crop. This is the fairy marsh of all resorts, and that's the way we do things here. And we love to see all of you on all these vacations and cruises that's coming up.
I'm like biting my nails. I'm so excited. Oh my God. OMG, OMG, OMG. Danny,
Are you ready for the next?
Yay!
Yes, there's more.
Yes.
Ah.
So this is really heart-touching and heartwarming. As you all saw, myself, Danny, Reza, PD, we had a chance to, of course, be a part of something so life-changing and so monumental and so heartwarming. So, of course, we've always been supported by Ramin. We have always, you know, many times, many of you have heard me talk about Ramin, saying that he's the CEO with a heart of gold. I created that unique name for him because working with him as long as I have seen the integrity in this man. I have seen the heart in this man. I have seen the generosity in this man. And anytime that there's any natural disaster or anyone in need, he's always the first one to say, how can I help? And, you know, one of the big things that has happened, many of the charities that we've done, personal, through Opulence, not through Opulence, doesn't matter. Ramin is always there to support. Ramin is always there to donate. Ramin is always there to love. And especially when it comes to kids, they're very dear to his heart. And so with that, he has always matched dollar for dollar. As you know, I'm a big advocate of charity work as well. And of course, so is Danny. So I think that's why we all get along so well. We all have the same vision. But it can't be made possible unless you have the proper funding behind it. So we've been able to do a small portion of it, but Ramin has been instrumental in doing a massive portion of it. So Ramin, you are my hero for helping so many kids, for changing so many lives, and for having the #1 name of the CEO with a heart of gold. With that, ladies and gentlemen, Ramin has finally decided to create a foundation called the Ramin Mesgarlou Foundation to be able to support many charities and foundation or organizations as he has in the past. But his main focus is going to be supporting on children in need worldwide. Our first project that we're going to be working on is on the Matunda orphanage that Danny and myself and Reza and Pini that we were just recently introduced to, that we want to do so much for, and it needs so much help. So, Ramin, I want to commend you. I want to send you love. May God always bless you to be able to have the hand that you have. You are an amazing man with a heart of gold, with wisdom, with knowledge, and of course, generosity. And we love you. We appreciate you. And I think this is the most heartwarming thing that you can do, which is create a foundation to give back to those in need. So God bless you. And to you,
I appreciate that, Sanaz. I appreciate it. Thank you. And look, you guys went down there. You drove like 8 hours or whatever it was, and you were with these kids, and I saw the videos. And look, we've been doing this for a long time. As you know, if you look at our GW Cares page, we've been doing this for 10 years. We just never wanted any recognition for it. It's just that we just do it, especially for kids. I remember when Somalia had a drought, and we sponsored trucks and fed 6,000 kids. At the time, they were dying because they could have water. And then we did the same thing for lots of places. I think what's happening now, we need to step up our game. And my deal is always the same. We put it out there, whatever you guys collect, and sometimes you're the instrumental part of this because you're the one that organizes everything. I said, you do the hard work. You go ahead and get all the money you can get, and I'll do the easy one. I'll match it. So if you gain 5,000, I'll match 5,000. If you gain 10,000, I'll match 10,000. So this way, we can double our impact. At this point, though, I think we want to go really aggressive. These kids in Kenya, amazing. And how excited they were with just food. Here that they don't have shower facility. They don't have bathroom facility. So we want to create a nice shower and bathroom facility for women, for girls and boys, separated. They need to live like we do, and we can do a little bit, so let's do our job. So here's my deal. When we put this up, set this up properly, I want you guys to help out, all right? And I can guarantee you, I promise you, whatever you guys put out, I'll match it, all right? So once, that's just one project. There's other projects we can do with water, wells, the places where kids have to walk for miles just to get water. There are things we can do. Children are close to my heart. We're all very fortunate. All kids don't have to go through what these kids go through. I think it's our job. In Forensic Network, I wrote, MLM is not a choice. Listen carefully. MLM is not a choice. It's a moral responsibility. Why? Because the only opportunity where you can want more, become more, earn more, and then ultimately give more. I talked earlier, money only has two purposes. One, to buy your lifestyle. We show you a lot that tonight. Two, to give it away to help other people. And here's a perfect opportunity for you to do that.
Absolutely.
So we want join us on that.
And Ramin, I do want to really acknowledge the founders, Frank, Pamela. I want to commend their 3 daughters, Pini and her sisters, and of course, Reza. If this wasn't for Reza and bringing this awareness of this orphanage, we wouldn't be there. I know your mom went there. She's 74 years old. She was working with the kids and helping the kids. So I know there's just so much love in your family. And you know what? God bless you all for doing what you do. I think Danny and I were so emotional. And, Danny kind of got into it at the end of it, but she was so instrumental every step of the way in helping in so many ways. And I want to commend everyone, starting off from Frank and Pamela, the founders, Pini for introducing it, Reza for bringing it to us, to yourself, of course, to your donation, to your mom, to Danny, and you know what? To all of you who donated, because this last time we did it all on a personal level, but we're going to definitely, through the Ramin Mesgarlou Foundation, we're going to be able to allow for all of you to donate. And you know what? There was people who donated $20. It went a long way. There was people who donated $300. God bless you. The dollar doesn't matter. It is the love that you give back to these kids. And this will become our first project of many projects. And I know Danny and I talked about going to different countries and doing this. And of course, through the Ramin Mesgarlou Foundation, I think it's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. So God bless you, Ramin. Super excited to do more charity work, to give back to these kids. I know right now, Peony and Reza are buying some shoes for the kids at the orphanage. Danny and I, for Christmas, put some money together. And we're doing some of that Christmas shopping. So Danny, thank you for helping me with that. Thank you to Reza and Peony for doing
Well, it's important too, because we raise the money. We want to make sure it goes, every ounce of it goes to benefit the kids. And that's where Reza comes in. Because I'm told that he shops like a Kenyan.
Oh my God, he's amazing. Ramin, Reza is...
Not like a tourist, like a Kenyan. He's the negotiating.
Like, just so everyone understands, all of our flights, all of our accommodations, we take care. Actually, Ramin took care of for us, just so you guys all know. And Reza, oh my God, he goes to like the market and he does like the shopping just like a Kenyan. We got 8 tons of food this past time. We've stocked them, Ramin and team, for 5 months. The orphanage is stocked for 5 months with 8 tons of food. That's what your donations did this last time. And you know what? This is just the start.
Mavis is asking, can we do monthly donation? Absolutely. We'll set it up.
Absolutely. All right, let's move on. I know this is exciting. And you know what, Ramin? I can talk about this for 4 hours. I love doing charity work, and I know that we can talk about it. But you know what? God bless you again. Thank you for being the CEO with a heart of gold.
Aha! Last slide. So you may be new, excited, thinking, okay, I'm excited. What do I do? First thing you gotta do is make a decision. Decision to change your life in 2019. Once you made that decision, the rest is easy because we tell you what to do. It's called the perfect launch in our prosperity book. So you make a decision to change your life, the rest is easy. It's called the perfect launch. And that perfect launch chapter will teach you, first of all, the position to be as a lifestyle advisor. You can start there from day one. You can work your way up. That's where you want to end up. Lots of bonuses start there. 2, you need a promise list. Other people call it goal list. I don't like that word. In forensic, explain why. I like a promise list. We teach you how to do that. 3, you need a system that's going to keep you organized, that keep you disciplined. You need a system that becomes your boss. It's called the forensic MO box. We have now that we teach you how to build a candidate list, a list of customers, because we thought then your business will not go anywhere. Then we're going to teach you with some short 5-10 word text messages how you can go out there and basically in the first 30 days get 20 VIP shoppers or partners in the first 30 days. So we're going to teach you in a whole chapter called the perfect launch in your prosperity book. First thing, you have to make a decision. Targets for everybody. You can do this every month. Target this month, next 30 days, sponsor 20 new partners and VIP shoppers every 30 days. We talked about momentum earlier. Can you imagine if this culture duplicated in your organization? What type of momentum would you have? So, change. Jim Rohn says, for things to change, we have to change. For things to get better, we have to get better. What does forensics says? You're either getting better or you're getting worse. Thank you, team. And 19 will be epic.
Awesome.
So, and of course, last but not least, our global mission is for everyone to have, for every home to be protected with our safe home transformation package. Danny, I know this is an amazing package that you guys worked on. Talk to me about it.
So what we really wanted to make it is so easy and simple for our partners to understand that if you can have every home transform, you know, in a safe way with our products by just having one of each item, like one moisturizer, one Juan AG, two Fountain of Life, one deodorant for women, one deodorant for men, a toothpaste, a shampoo and body wash, and a conditioner. Just the basics without going crazy, right? If you see it from the perspective that you're helping a family, it will make your business easier to understand, to share the products. It's now giving you all these different items that people can tap into from your shop. That is just going to make it easier. And the best part is that our formulation are always formulated without all these weird names and strange chemicals that nowadays more and more people are ingredient savvy. People can go on Google, find these ingredients. Everybody knows, everybody wants to have more information. So we wanted to make sure that by sharing these simple products with your customers, you can share with them how to have a safe home transformation with products that you're going to go out and buy and use anyways. Why not have products that are formulated without all these animal products, with artificial flavors, without synthetic dyes, without sweeteners, without parabens, without any preservatives, and have confidence that all your family will be transformed and protected.
You can build your empire one safe home at a time. So moving forward, once all these products are released, our package is basically going to be a safe home transformation package, automatically included in every package that comes out. And that starts, so your empire starts in your own home. Get rid of everything in your bathroom and replace it with our safe home transformation. Then start seeing the benefits. Then start talking to others. Then you start one safe home at a time. You're going to start building a residual income for the rest of your life that will never go away. That's what this business is going to become. 19 is going to be a completely different phase because we got products that not only people want, is products that they need, and the only place to get it is through your online shop. I'm excited about our new mission. This is beyond money, folks. We are getting sick. People are getting sick. We're all getting sick. Our children are getting sick. To me, this is adamant. I don't care if some of your friends and family don't like the way you do business, which is the method of distribution, which is the greatest in the world. But it doesn't matter how we sell the product through multi-level marketing. What they do care is forcing the children to put those poisons on their teeth every single day. And you have a solution for that. A product that's safe, that works better and safer. Because we use this stuff for 10, 15, 20, 50, 60, 100, 70 years. And we wonder why we get diabetes and all these different diseases that are directly linked to the stuff you see on the screen right now. That's why I call the safe home transformation. Revved up, and more revved up. Thank you for our product development team, led by Sanaz. She does tremendous work. It's a lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work. And the constant meetings, back door, front door, different boardrooms, constantly working on these things. And finally, when you think you have it, you get the final, and sometimes it's not what you thought it was. Then you go back to the drawing board again. And sometimes when things fall behind, it's because we were not ready for the final. We're not satisfied with the final result. Even when Sanaz and the team are satisfied, it comes to me, and sometimes I'm not satisfied because at the end of the day, I got to seal everything that goes through. So it's a lot of work, and they have to go back and do all the work again. I'm telling you, it's hard work, but it's worth it. It's not easy, but it's worth it.
Absolutely. Danny, are you ready for the future?
Yes,
are you
I
ready
am
for the
excited. When I say E&E, it's not exhausted and excited. It's excited and excited and excited.
Well, you know what? Let's show them what we're excited about.
Well, 2018 is also full of business expansion because we told you we are just not stopping in 2018. The world tour was really just the beginning. And are you ready and excited? Because I am, to share with you what the business expansion is going to look like in 2019. Are you ready? I can't see the chats in us, so you have to share with me Once
they're ready, they're ready. Bring it.
Bring it on. So we are coming to Opulence, Mexico, April 2019. It is finally happening. It is finally becoming a reality. So this is a time you want to pick up the phone and start talking to all your Spanish-spoken people. We are going to be opening Opulence Mexico, and I am so excited. I am so nervous. I'm getting the goosebumps because this is a little baby that I have had in my heart for the longest time, even before I joined the corporate. I just see so much potential in what people want and what people are really hungry, not only for the business, but also for good products. And I know Fountain of Life is going to revolutionize this in this beautiful country, not only because it is my country, but also because of the amount of people we can go help and enrich, with their health, with their products, and of course with amazing business opportunities. So yes, Opulence Mexico is coming to you. I know many of you know someone who knows someone who knows someone that is in Mexico. And you know what other way to do that it's in Canada. In Canada, we are very blessed to have people from all around the globe. So I am sure that if you don't know someone that's from Mexico, that live in Mexico, you know someone that knows someone. So this is the time that you want to start tapping into your connections, into your people, into every single one of them. We're going to start doing tours in Spanish so that people are ready for what's coming. We are just finalizing all the registrations there. We wanted it to be ready before the actual launch of Opulence Mexico. So it's a lot of work, but I'm excited and I'm ready for it.
Tremendous. Look, Mexico is a massive MLM market. People over there are very excited about this concept of making money. And with our product line, we're going to do tremendous work down there. It's going to be a local distribution as well. I look forward to get our Spanish material in order and attack. There's over 100 million folks there who need our products and our business. I cannot wait. Now, you need to become really active before April. And Ivy, you need to get us some posters for online. Something which is here, one for Rwanda, one for Kenya, one for Singapore. And we put these posters out as part of our marketing campaign.
So, Danny, if you go to the next slide, we can talk about the future of also more expansions. Ramin?
Look, we traveled a lot in 2018, but that was just the beginning. I decided that we're not going to do international conventions anymore because we did that for 11 years, and many of you couldn't even get here because the Canadians have a very restricted regulations when it comes to immigration, even for visiting. So if you can't come to us, guess what? Then we're going to bring it to you. Give us a market that's growing and we'll be there. Singapore, after we visited, Sanaz and Danny became the #1 market in the world. That's how impactful this can be. And I think they may have repeated again. We don't have to find the numbers yet. That's what can happen when a major conference happens in your country. St. Lucia's been rocking for 7-8 years because we've constantly supported it. The Opulence has supported it. So Kenya became #1, and Rwanda is going to be I'm told Rwanda is going to be the next major market to watch out for. Nigeria is rocking it for 3 years. They were up, and then they disappeared for a while because of local issues with banking, and they're coming back again. That's with new people coming aboard. So again, you give us a reason why we should be there, and I promise you right now, we will be there.
Absolutely. Well, I know we got some new superstars in many of these markets that are rocking. I want to congratulate our Singapore team, our St. Lucia team, our Kenya team, our giant Rwanda team. I think they're going to rock. And Nigeria is just totally sneaking up. Nigeria, we're looking at their numbers. Big kudos to them. There's some new players that are coming in that market, and I look forward to seeing what they're going to do. It's going to be, I'm interested to see what the month of January holds for all these markets.
I'm so excited, Sanaz, as well, because this is an eye-opener for other markets. We have USA, we have Europe, we have South America, we have other countries that would love to play. And you know what? Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome.
All right, Danny and Ramin, I think we got one more slide, and let's do it up.
So are you excited?
But look, you know what? We wanted to do a promotion, and you know what's interesting? everyone kept calling us asking for one promotion. And we've done some tremendous promotions in the last, as you saw, crazy promotions. But it seems like on the world, people call back asking for one promotion. And Danny, what would that be?
Chan, 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 chan. Give me some drum rolls. With you, our next promotion for the month of January 2019 is the Holiday to Remember Extended.
You guys, the leaders are going crazy. I can see why the leaders are going crazy, because the checks are the all-time high. I'm giving away $690 of free products, 13 free bottles with every LA. So all the LAs who joined us since last month, they got it. If you missed the last couple of days, don't worry, we're backdating it. Every new LA gets this. This is how Singapore became #1 in the world. This is what's doubling the paychecks of everyone. Fountain of Life is a flagship product. It is the most expensive promotion for me to run, but guess what? We're doing it. But that's it. You got one more month. That's it. So go ahead and take advantage of that. And I will just look forward to see you. This help you qualify to become the next cruise qualified partner.
Well, I mean, you know, when they get these products for free and they're retailing it, this could be going towards their cruise. This could be going towards their qualification. And you know what? The lines are absolutely blowing up saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay! This is amazing.
Actually, sometimes you're right, because even if you don't qualify for the cruise, what I'm giving you here, actually, we put this at our retail value. These 13 bottles in Kenya, in St. Lucia, in some other countries, that's over $1,000 worth of free product, pretty much pays for a cruise, just on this alone.
And you know what, Ramin and Danny, what I want to I'm going to say my closing remark, and I'm going to pass it over to you, both of you. What we share with you of what we achieved in 2018 and what we're giving you is amazing, but you have to take action. It's a brand new year. It's a brand new start. And look, FOL has been here for a year, and you've seen all the lives that has changed. So now it's time for you to pull up your socks, roll up your sleeves, and get to work. Because in the next 90 days, you can truly transform your life, your family, your income, your future based on the actions that you take. So I want to wish you all a very happy 2019. Take this promotion, run with it, run with it, run with it. Let's make 2019 an absolutely epic, epic, epic year. So Ramin, I'm going to pass it on to you.
My final words of this. It seems like it was just few weeks ago that I was working week after week until 3, 4, 5 in the morning, rewriting the rebrand of Global Wealth Trade into what's called the Opulence Global. So it's hard to believe it's almost a year. It's almost a year since we launched Opulence Global. And next month is our anniversary. So we're talking today. We got to do something about this. Can't believe it's almost 1 year since we launched Opulence Global. So I look forward to our anniversary, our first anniversary next month. We'll do something special. I want to congratulate all of VIP shoppers and partners worldwide in over 200 countries and territories. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're here because of you. Let's rock.
Absolutely, Ramin. So thank you so much, Opulence Global family. We are honored and, like Ramin said, very, very thankful to be here helping you build an empire together. And you know what? It's all about enriching others. And I also wish you all a very, very, very amazing, like Sanaz loves to say, Happy New Year to all of you. We're here to help you, to support you, to enrich you, to inspire you. But, you know, it's always about you and what we can do to help you achieve it. So back to you, Ramin. Thank you so much.
Happy New Year, everyone. Let's provide this link for people to share. And that's all I have to say. Thank you so much. Now, maybe what you want to do is that if you want to say something at this point, we're done corporately, put your hand up, maybe unmute yourself, and let's just hear our people talk.
Danny, I have no voice. I've officially got too excited, screamed way too much, Ramin. Your mom is telling me don't scream. I'm saying, but I'm excited. So I'm going to pass it over to you to maybe say a couple of, anyone that wants, maybe unmute them to say a couple of words. I'm going to start with Reza.
Yeah.
Because I see him raising his hand. Or maybe Ivy, you can help me.
Oh my gosh, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Wow, 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 wow. You know, I knew 2019 was going to be an epic year. It was going to be the biggest year yet. I knew it was going to be the year of expansion, the year of the new, top earners, new income breakers, and shattering the old records and all. I knew it was going to be a great year, but I never thought to this extent, to this magnitude. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. This is just incredible. I don't even know which one to pick, which one to talk about, because we got so many amazing things. You know what? I know I've attended every New Year's Day call. It's always been insane. It's always been great planning. It's always been great stuff. This one by far is the biggest one I have attended in the last 13 years. It's just that incredible. Just wow. Thank you, Corp. Thank you, Sanaz. Thank you, Ramin. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, the entire staff at Opulence Global. I know how relentlessly they work. I know how hard they try to help. I know how they go out of their way. And I know often they get in trouble for going out of their way, helping us in the fields. And you know what? You guys are very much appreciated. And you know what? Love you guys all. Back to you, Sanaz.
All right. So anyone else I want to share before we close up? Oh, Ronan is trying to say, Ronan, unmute yourself.
Let's see. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Oh, all I can say is this is just getting better and better and better. I'm so excited. I don't know what to be more excited about, the safe home revolution that we're entering, the incredible 2 universities that you have just launched for Opulence and Forensic. I mean, there's so much stuff, just amazing. I just want to say thank you. And I just want to say that anyone that doesn't really buckle down and take advantage of what's about to happen in this year is going to be very, very sorry and sad. So let's all unite and do what we need to do. And thank you so much, Ramin, for everything. Of course, heartwarming, the fact that you at last open a foundation. So happy about that. And just wanted to say thank you. This is amazing.
Awesome. Danny, is there anyone else? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Congratulations. First of all, let me say congratulations, Ronan. I was muted. You and Vern were the first one to jump all over that academy. You had a tremendous training last week. I listened to some of it. I'm going to listen to the rest of it because, again, you guys are going to be helping lots of people around the world to become successful with this academy. So thank you for that.
Renee, I've unmuted you as well, my friend.
Yes, hello, Sanaz. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Well, thank you so much. First of all, Ramin, Sanaz, Danny, what an amazing call. I'm still jet lagged, but I'm telling you, at 10:30 at night, I am more wide awake than ever. Just like Ronan and Reza said, this call was unbelievable. I can't even put my words around what just happened tonight. Like everything that's happened from universities to the trips to Dubai, Mexico, and it just goes to show to everyone on this call tonight, and thanks to all of you for being on the call as well too, that this company has massive plans. Like Ronan said, if you don't get it, I feel sorry for you. If you want change, you must change, and we have the world's best opportunity on this planet for you to take your life in your own control. There's no better corporate team in the world than we have in the company, no better CEO. And again, Ramin, Sanaz, Danny, thank you so much for everything you've done for us. And I can't wait to launch 019 to another epic year for the company. So thank you so much one more time, and cannot wait for 019. It's already started. Thank you so much.
Renee, before I let you go, your greatest beneficiary of what happens when you do a conference in the country. I mean, Singapore just blew up after that last.
Yes.
So why don't you quickly, about a minute, talk about what can happen after a conference?
You know what? Thank you for bringing that up, Ramin. And it's very true to everyone on the call tonight, because Singapore was a market that when I was talking to Amarjeet, and she was living in Calgary back then, she had a vision, she had a dream, she had a goal to open up Singapore. And it's funny because, I was there 4 times this year, and just to share with you guys what can happen. The first visit I was there, people don't really know this, but there's about maybe 5 of us in the room, and a few guests, but 5 members. Then I came back again in about June, and maybe there was about 10 people or so. But again, we saw the potential. We knew that FOL was starting to reach into many people's hands. A lot of people were buying FOL, and we knew that with FOL that it would just pop sometime soon. I returned back in August before coming back to Toronto. And that time we had about 30, 40 people now, because again, the team there in Singapore, hats off to Amarjeet and the whole team there. They're relentless at just sharing nonstop. And when finally we had the conference with Sanaz and Danny, and again, thank you so much to you wonderful ladies for taking the time to be there with the team for that many days. They completely lit up everyone's business. They got so excited. People saw the vision. But when you have the corporate team, when you have the senior vice president, the corporate trainer of the company, for days pouring into your market. So if you have a market that you have a dream, a vision of having corporate there to really take it to the next level, you want to make sure you work your butt off and get and organize to have a conference there, because what corporate can do for you, beyond even what myself or Reza can do, having corporate there, because they've been able to come for so long, it can completely ignite your market. So literally that 3-4 days where Sanaz and Danny was there, I couldn't imagine, because my back office, the amount of, business coming in, it was, again, standing room only, no room for standing left. I mean, they had 3-4 days jam-packed, and that was really the start of Singapore's, rise to number 1, from them being 5th on the top ranking charts from November, December, and not to January. There's a massive boom. So, Amarjeet, every day she's welcoming 5, 6, 7, 10 new LAs on a daily basis. So, Ramin, having Sanaz and Danny there for the conference was absolutely a fundamental key thing that led to the massive boom that we have in Singapore. And Singapore will never be the same. It'll never be the same market forever. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And because of that, it's now led to, of course, Malaysia, Indonesia, and many more markets on the rise. So thank you so much again, Ramin, for sending over a corporate team for us.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you.
Maybe get a couple more, and we can shut the call down for the night. Thank you, international team. I know it's late for you. Some of you guys like 4, 5, 6 in the morning that you have going to be on this call. But we told you it's the biggest call of the year. It's the most significant call of the year. And, I was taught early on, we'll sleep when we're rich.
Yes. Do we have Emily there? I think you want to say a couple of words.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Very good. How are you?
You guys are good. Our superstars from Ajax.
Oshawa.
Oshawa. Sorry, my bad.
Close enough.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Sanaz, Ramin, we are so stoked to see what's going on this year. I myself have only been part of the company for a few months. I knew if I just followed instructions, I'd get my lifestyle changed, my life changed, my everything. Same thing with my beautiful lady here. And now you're telling me if we just continue to do what we're doing, you're going to send us all over the world how many times for free? You're going to be supplying our daily care, our everything. Like, this is nuts. Thank you so much. You guys are infinitely in our hearts now.
Absolutely.
Congratulations. You guys are awesome. You know what? Emily, I give you a deadline, young lady. I need a date. We want to come down and rock that market.
Yes, sir. Oh. It will happen.
We're
Thank
so
you.
proud of you guys. I love your name, Fireball. I call you guys a Fireball couple.
Yeah.
There we go. Look forward to rocking with you guys.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Big
It's
thing.
it's incredible. It's a 2.5 hour call. We still got 156 lines still on. So I love you guys.
Wow, that's incredible.
Thank you for sharing. I look forward to seeing what you guys are going to do. I've also unmuted Ifra Ramin. Ifra, you want to say a couple of words? We had a chance to meet this dynamic lady as well when we're in Kenya. Ifra, you're unmuted, sweetie.
Where she lives in my hometown, still my hometown, Ottawa.
Hi, Raveen. Hi, Sanaz. Hi, Danny. Hi, everybody, the Opulence Global family. I just wanted to, on top of what everybody said, it was about a year ago when I was looking at this opportunity to look into this company. And, in February when the Opulence Global sign went up, I remember watching it on Facebook, on Stephanie Wise Facebook Live. And I remember going, oh my God, imagine being part of this amazing historic company where, after 12 years now it's moving. And now tonight, being part of my first webinar, one thing that I've struggled with before I made the decision to join was, does this company have longevity? I wasn't interested in taking on opportunity for a few months or few years. I looked at longevity, and what I saw tonight literally solidified everything I believed in the company. I will ensure to work twice, triple as hard, make sure that I make it to the LD2 cruise. I just recently became an LD1, and I cannot wait to come to the LD3 summit and of course to Dubai LD4. So thank you for everything.
We're glad to have you, young lady. You're a sharp individual. Let's get Ottawa rocking as well as Africa, because we have a solution for a lot of people.
We're proud of you, Ifra. All right, I've also unmuted Arthur Anthony from Gabon. Arthur, you there?
Oh no, Sanaz, it is Arthur Anthony from St.
Arthur
Lucia.
Anthony from St. Lucia. My bad. Sorry, wrong Arthur, my bad.
There are too many authors already in Opulence Global, right?
I agree, but no one like Arthur Anthony, sweetheart.
Well, Happy New Year to you, Ramin and Sanaz, and I think you guys are giving us again the best New Year's gift that we could ever have by extending the promotion. I know for us in St. Lucia, actually, there was so many people trying to get into the promotion, and just the last few minutes, we got 3 Ellie's in. So I know that there are going to be a lot bigger things coming for the month of this promotion extension. Ramin, I just really want to thank you so much. And I know that you have a heart of gold. And the first time I met you, I knew that God was doing something big in your heart. And you are changing the lives of so many people around the world. I really want to thank God for you, and especially for FOL coming to the Caribbean, because this have made a life change for so many people. And I'm so happy that Global Wealth, Opulence Global is now going to Dubai, and we are going to be there. I am excited about this trip, and I'm excited about how big this company is growing and the extent of the lives that's changing. And I know for St. Lucia, we have been blessed with your big generosity, Ramin, especially the last conference. The whole world had everybody else, but St. Lucia had you. And I'm really grateful, because every time you hit our island, big and bigger things happen. So I'm looking forward to 2019 as our year again to make it massive in changing the lives of so many persons. And I'm really grateful and thankful for the foundation. I have a big heart for giving. And I'm so happy that Opulence Global have an avenue that we all can be able to make a difference in the lives of so many people. So thank you, Sanaz, for standing behind this great man and for being able to do so much for so many of us around the world.
You know what, Arthur? You guys are amazing. You and Vern, the good doctor. Small island. You guys showed the world the little Indians could. And you know what? We use you guys as an example for the bigger markets to learn from. Man, you guys took people, you trained them, You die hard for how many years? 6, 7 years now. You're making full-time incomes and you're teaching people how to make full-time incomes in an island that badly needs it. I want to thank you guys for your trust, for your effort. We are who we are because of good people like you. So I love you guys. You know, my son is on the phone. He called me, I guess, to say goodnight. I'm still at the office and he's at the house. I guess wondering where I'm at. I couldn't talk, so I put him on speaker. He's listening to you guys. Finally, I said, "Stop before you go to bed." I said, No. I'm really enjoying this call. He's been listening for 20 minutes because I'm going to be the next CEO, you know. So I'm going to listen to the call. so he's still over here. So he's still on the phone listening. Sarah, say hello to the world.
Hello, Opulence.
I love you. Well, we love you, Sarah.
You're so cute.
So he's going to be next CEO, so he wants to listen for the rest of the call. All right, who else we got here? Nancy. Oh, Nancy, Kenya.
Nancy, my dear, you're unmuted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hi, Nancy.
Happy New Year, our CEO Ramin. Happy New Year, Danny and Sanaz.
Likewise.
Thank you so much for this training. It's amazing. It's amazing that all the goodies that I have seen, I would say that Kenya, we are just starting. It's amazing how time has just flown. I'm turning 1 year end of this month. And it's like just like 2 months have gone. So for me, I just want to say thank you so much for the support that we have received at these 10 months of our business in Kenya. And also with the foundation supporting, disadvantaged children in our country. We can't leave that behind. Thank you so much for that help. And I'm sure this is going to be an epic year for Kenya. I'm so excited that March we are going to have a big event and we are working towards that. So thank you so much. For me, I just want to say that Kenya, we have just started. Thank you, our CEO, for the support and the corporate. And of course, Reza, I know he's on this call. Thank you so much for being with us and giving us support and being behind us, telling us that we can make it. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Nancy. Happy New Year to you. Well, like I said, we are who we are because we have great partners like yourself and Lucy and a lot of great leaders around the world.
Thank you.
All right, should we shut it down slowly, Sanaz?
Yes, let's do it. I know everyone is anxious and of course excited. Lots to talk about. Let's wrap it up. We got a big week ahead of us, Ramin. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all the promotions. Thank you for the tools. And of course, thank you for everyone who made 2018 amazing. Thank you for everyone that will help us write 2019. Absolutely. We love you all. We support you. We appreciate you. And we look forward to such a big 2019. So we love you and God bless everyone. Thanks, Ramin. Thanks, Danny. Thanks to Ivy as well for hosting the call tonight. Reza and everyone, Renee, everyone that's on the call with us. Have a great night.
Amazing evening and Happy New Year, team.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
We love you.
Happy New Year.